Hello and welcome to the channel and welcome to this match play game of Tide of Conviction. It's the next mission in the GT pack, so I'm going through them in order, although the videos may not be. This is one's between the Imperial...
The video might not be.
The videos might not be in the order, but...
lost.
Anyway, right, Tide of Conviction. You can probably guess who that is laughing in the background. We'll get to him in a moment. Between the Imperial Guard and the Death Guard. So it's guard against guard. One of them can hear and come in, the other one can't. So it's match play. There are 6 objectives on the table. There is 1 in each deployment zone, and then 4 sort of scattered in between like that. For this one, you need at least 2 objectives for 4 points, 3 for 8, and if you have more, it's an extra 4. In addition, the mission objective, Overrun, you get more points if you have the ones sort of in the opponent's territory in the deployment zone. So it's about running over the other side of the board, nicking objectives, and then holding yours. You also only get your start of turn CP bonus if you have your home objective. So it's a more incentive to run over to the other objective, basically. So that's the mission. The terrain, there's lots of ruins. They're all marked out by the footprint of the ruin. They're all obscuring, light cover, scalable, breachable, defensible, all the ables. And we've got dense cover in the corners, which will be difficult ground and dense cover. So there aren't really any clear firing lanes anywhere, really, apart from like little slivers down here and there. The deployment zone will be long board edges, so one over here and one over there. If you like the content, press like. If you don't, press don't like. That's fine by me. Subscribe if you want to watch more, and if you want to support the channel more, check out Heretic Day 40k on Instagram and Patreon as well. That's everything, I think, for the mission and stuff. The guest for today, you heard him a minute ago. It's this chap again, who's no longer paying attention.
So I'm Death Guard Andy, so I can tell
Yes.
you. Yes, I'm Death Guard Andy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fantastic. So it's Death Guard Andy from Chaos 40k on YouTube.
Yes, Chaos 40k.
Do lots of battle reports as well with me and other people.
Yeah, a lot of you, because you're awesome. And yeah,
Thank you.
It's good. Nearly 400. Probably by the time this goes out, probably be above 400. I hope we're above 400. Is it 2 more? I get 400.
Yeah, getting there, climbing nicely. What you want to get is 40,000 subscribers, because then you're winning as a 40k channel.
The problem is, people come on my channel and they're clicking watch, and they're forgetting. It's such a challenge because the games are so amazing and the content is so superior. But people are forgetting to actually click subscribe after watching it. They're just like going to the next video, and then they fall asleep, then the phone turns off and it dies, and then they're like, oh my god, I forgot about channel, and they can never come back and find it. Remember to click subscribe! Or
yes, okay, so that's Chaos 40. That's Chaos 40k, that's Andy. He's a bit of a nutter.
Yeah.
But check him out, great channel. And the armies today, so as I mentioned, it's the Guard against the Death Guard. As you can see, this is it's an award-winning Guard army. I thought I'd just show them off today.
Well, I won the award.
You won as well?
Same thing, exactly the same. Mine's a different colour, but it's best in faction for mine. But I didn't bring it. I forgot to bring it because you didn't tell me to bring it.
Well, I just thought I'd do this just to annoy you. And I have an open moment because I'm almost a beat Witness with my Guard army. If you don't know Witness, check out Witness SEO. Yeah. Okay, so Death Guard, do you want to run through your list first? This is like a new tournament-esque list that you're going to try out.
Tournament list. This is as it stands now. If there's nothing else that changes, this will probably be the list I take with me. It's a new one for me, so bear with me. Let's start with the bits I'm going to be nice and easy with. So, at the back, 3 Plague-Burst Crawlers with entropy cannons, 2 with Rothhell volley guns, 1 with a heavy slugger, and all 3 have got the heavy mortars because indirect fire is a thing.
It is, yes. Indirect fire is very good.
I
agree, definitely.
Yeah. Quite sure, yeah. We don't talk about that with your army. I've got two rhinoceros with havoc launchers on both and combi bottles on both.
Okay, cool.
I paid the points because I did. And then I've got 3 squads of 5 Plague Marines. Each squad Plague Champion, bog standard Plague Champion. So they've all 3 units of 5 men have got bolt guns, apart from one that's got the Blight Launcher.
Cool. Okay.
All got Plague Knives as well. No Power Fists, no Plasmas, nothing like that.
Rusty Knives, bolt guns, Blight launchers. Cool. Okay, right.
3 squads of 20 Poxwalkers because I love them. It's that song. What's that song? It's I love you, baby. It's not. It's actually I love you, Poxwalkers.
It doesn't really go there, does it? But anyway,
it will for me because I love them so much.
Poxwalkers are brilliant. Mortal wound output, screens. They're brilliant.
They're just beautiful. Obviously, I had to take 3 squads of 20 because they're a thing. Separate to that, I've got my elites. I've got a squad of 8, which is the highest I've ever met. I've never had a squad of anything higher than 5. I've been playing Death Guard for a year and a half, and I've never bought anything more than 5 Terminators to a game.
Yeah, and now you got 8. So
And I've got 8. So I've got...
It could be great.
Yeah, I hope so. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 with bolt guns. No, sorry, 5 with bolt guns, 1 with light launcher, 1 with a plague spewer, and 1 with a flail.
Yeah.
My champion is identifiable because he has the Bale Reaper, or as I like to call it, the Braille Sword.
The Braille Sword.
They're Death Guard and they need help with their reading and writing, so, Braille Sword. Oh, I'm such a joker! Anyway.
Brilliant. And then the rest of them have all got rusty axes. Cool.
Yes, that's
okay.
exactly it. Okay, on to my elite. My characters. Named characters. I've got Battalion Man. He would be doing some tallying and getting me some CPs, I hope. And he's got no Tollkeeper on today, so don't worry about that.
Cool. Okay.
Malignant Plaguecaster. He is a beast. He has got Miasma Pestilence, Putrescent Vitality, and Curse of the Leper, because I gave him a relic called the Putrid Periapt, which enables him to know 1 extra psychic contagion ability. So he knows the Curse of the Leper as the 3rd option. If you don't know what these do, Miasma Pestilence, -1 to hit. Putrescent Vitality is a +1 strength and toughness to the unit. It can only be an infantry unit, people like Astartes, and within 18 inches, blah blah blah. And then obviously the last is the Curse of the Leper. Pick a unit, and then whatever that unit's toughness is, I have to roll higher than that, 7 dice. So let's say, for instance, Scions over here, toughness 4, 3?
3,
Toughness
yeah.
3,
So 7 dice, any
4
ups,
they take
more wins. Yeah.
Brilliant. Brilliant.
So against weak infantry, it's better than a smite, but you've obviously got smite as well because.
Oh yes,
yeah,
and Big Death Guard Contagion's a thing. -1 to people's toughness, so
Yes,
it's very helpful. So that's a thing, and then I've got my Warlord today. Is my Lord of Contagion, Gump.
Yes,
because he likes to keep running and running and running. Revoltingly Resilient, because he's my Warlord. That's his trait, giving him a 5-up stroke. He's got the Plague Reaper so he's got the Plague Reaper relic. So Reaper of Glorious Entropy, giving him the Plague Reaper.
Yeah, so it's the really big choppy flat 3 damage axe.
It's like giving him basically Typhus's axe.
Yeah.
Or scythe as they call it.
Yeah. Cool. Okay.
And he's my Warlord, so yeah, he's doing.
So he's a bit of a tank. He'd be difficult to kill because he's got also wounds, 5-up shrug, 4% vulnerable save.
Yes.
So yeah, that's that. So, and then obviously Death Guard, for those who don't know, everything but the Potswalkers and Rhinos have all got -1 damage.
Yes. I'm going
which is really annoying. You're going Harbingers, are you?
Going Harbingers just because the Potswalkers.
The Potswalkers strat to reroll hits combined with mutant strain.
Because I wanted to make them -2 to be charged because in some games that's what you would do.
But mortal wound output on the Potswalkers is priceless, and you're going to have CP for it because you've got your Tally Man, so you should be able to get it off every turn when you charge something.
Well, if you're taking Harbingers, you're taking 60 Potswalkers. Where's Typhus? Well, let me tell you, Typhus is great. Apart from the fact that because of points, these are now 160 points each. That means if you're taking 3 tanks, and obviously if you're taking Death Guard, you're going to be taking squads of Terminators, and you're going to be taking squads of Marines. If you have anything more than a squad of 7 Marines, they're now more expensive than a tank. If you take anything more than 5 Terminators, which is the minimum you can take, it's more than a tank. And guess what? If you take Typhus, he's more than a tank, which means all of your to the last is going to be infantry or Typhus, and they're all going to be very big targets going up in the field. So the way that I've done this army is very simple. These are like 340 points. I'd rather have 1 massive unit of Terminators. I can bring them in early, late, whatever. I can hide them if I need to the last, which I'm not doing today, but if I did, it would be a thing. 2 tanks to the last. I can hide them. I can shoot in direct fire. It's a thing.
Better options for secondaries without Typhus, basically.
It's choices, options, and manoeuvrability, sustainability, regrettability. What the hell am I doing? God, why am I playing a mid-tier army in a GT?
Because it's fun and you actually do quite well with them as well.
I did very well with them. Yeah.
So
that's my army. Yeah.
I think that's the best description you've ever given with your army list. I was quite proud of you then.
Straight through everything.
Straight through it. Got absolutely everything right. All good. Cool. Okay, so that's the Death Guard.
He's proud of me.
He's proud of my little Padawan. Okay, so that's the Death Guard. Right, now for the Imperial Guard, the proper guard, because, only have 1 decent guard army. Anyway, so I normally run Catachans because I have someone called Sergeant Harker. He's not here today, so I'm not running pure Catachans. Controversial, I know. But I'm running a battalion of Custom Regiment, Gunnery Experts, and Spotter Detail. So Gunnery Experts is essentially the same as the Catachan reroll. So on vehicles, I can reroll a dice determining the number of shots that weapon has. So battle cannons, manticore rockets, things like that, I can re-roll the number of shots. That's great. Spotter details, all my heavy weapons that have at least a 24-inch range get plus 6 inches onto their range.
Very nice.
Which is very nice when you've got Demolish Cannon and multi-melters.
It concerns me.
And even heavy bolters going, it's 42-inch range, basically means if I can see you with them, I can shoot you with them as well.
It's dramatic.
Yes, it's brilliant. Okay, so downside is obviously I don't get strength 4 infantry and I don't get extra leadership, but to be honest, if I'm reverting to punching someone with guards, I'm probably in a bad spot anyway. Although I did do quite well. Although, yeah, previous tournament I actually punched a few armies off the table, which did surprise me. But anyway, right. Hopefully I can just shoot them off the table now. So that's what I've got. So let's start with the HQ. So I've got 3 tank commanders, because you can still do that because it's an old book, so that's what you do. So I've got 1 tank commander with a sword, obviously, although that's not an upgrade, that's just what he's got. He's got Demolish Cannon, 2 multi-melters, and a Las Cannon. He's my main anti-tank tank. He will point at something and delete it off the table, basically. I've got 2 little friendly tank commanders with battle cannons, Las Cannons, heavy bolters. They're going to sit at the back, jack of all trades, shoot and blow stuff up. That's them. Troops, I've got lots of troops. I've got 2 bare bones infantry squads and 2 infantry squads with a flamer in each because I had points. And that's them. I also have 2 units of Scions, completely bare bones. Their job is to drop down, get me engage points, get me some R&D points. That's the only reason they're in the list. And that's what they do, and they do it quite well. For elites, I have 2 units of Crusaders, 5-man each. They're a utility unit. They're fairly resilient, they're fairly choppy, but the main thing is, if I roll a 2 up at the start of my turn, one of those units can move at the start of my turn, so I can potentially double move, which is nice. So that's them. Unit of Borgren. I've got 6 now because I had points left over. I liked 5 because blast isn't a thing then, but I've got 6 now. They've all got slab shields and mauls. They've got 2 up save, toughness 5, 3 wounds. They're fairly tanky and they just walk around and be a nuisance and hit things. That's them. And my chap here is also an elite. He's my warlord, my master of ordnance today. He's got a once per game barrage thing, which is quite nice. It's basically an indirect battle cannon shot because I love indirect fire because that's a thing. He's also got my relic, which is Crawler's Aquila, so every time my opponent spends a CP on a 5-up, I can get a CP up to once per battle round, so I've got a little CP farm going on. I haven't given him a warlord trait because I've wanted an extra tank case, of which I have 2 of, which we'll get to momentarily. Fast attack, 3 scout sentinels, individual units, each with heavy flamers. They're going to be running around getting engage points and burning horde units. Botswalkers today.
Yes.
That's what they do, but they're there just to be annoying, move block, stop turn 1 teleport and deep strike from Grey Knights and Thousand Suns and Keen Seal Occults and things like that. That's my sort of first wave and my screen. I've got 2 Chimeras. Units with flamers are going to go in the Chimeras so they can zip about because engaging all fronts from retrieving data is a thing. So I've got speed in abundance with this list and mobility, which is strange for guard, but there we are. And then heavy sport. I've got a Manticore and a Basilisk, both with full payload, flat 3 damage. So that's where my warlord trait's gone, and then I'll spend a CP to upgrade the other one. Because indirect fire is a thing. And he gives reroll hit rolls of 1 for them as well if they're shooting something more than 36 inches away, which is nice. Which is why I don't need Sergeant Harker anymore. So, yeah.
So there's 2 things you need to ask then.
What's that?
Well, the first thing is probably more important than the second, is you have obviously got 2 Jedi Knights scan.
I do have 2 Jedi Knights from a Scion's Sergeant. Well spotted. One of them's even got a catch on head look, because he looks cool.
So which one's Luke?
Which one's Luke? Well, they're both Luke, technically, just at different times.
Ah, because
one's got blue and one's got green.
I thought you might have like a Luke and an Obi-Wan theme, so I didn't know how you were going with that, so that's good.
One's blue, one's green.
And then the less important thing is to declare where my troops are. In here, I'll have a squad of 5 Marines, a squad of 5 Marines. 1 squad of 5 will be on the table at the beginning. And then over here, these guys will be deep striking, my Terminators, and my Lord of Contagion will be deep striking.
Okay.
I will also be paying to have a squad of
Botswalkers in reserve.
Into reserves.
Okay.
Yeah,
interesting.
Because I want to.
Because you don't want to get blown off the board. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, we're going to kill some of them, so might as well just touch them.
You're playing a resilient army against an army that's very good at killing chaos, because for those who don't know, Vengeance Arcadia is definitely a thing.
It's a
1 CP, I can roll all hits and all wounds from one of my units against chaos. So tank commanders and manticores suddenly become ridiculously brutal.
Very bad for me.
That's a thing. But yeah, that's the guard. So lots of shooting, lots of firepower, lots of mobility.
There's a new stratagem.
What's that?
Passion for Mortarion. Reroll all failed hit rolls on HP cannons and mortars.
We've just made that up, but okay, try again. Secondary objectives. We need to talk about secondary objectives.
Yeah.
So, your list is built to sort of give you options. You've
Yes.
gone with Spread the Sickness because there's 3 objectives in or near your deployment zone, which you
Yes.
can throw up on, so that's nice. You've gone for banners for essentially the same reason, and Bring It Down because lots of vehicles,
Sometimes
basically.
Two allows to be a good one, except you have a Manticore, and you have a Basilisk, and then you
3
have
tank
battle tanks. I'm not stupid. I'm not going to go to a last
Yeah.
because I'll die.
2 the last against armies that aren't anti-chaos would be quite good.
Oh, yeah,
but today, no.
Against Custodes, no problem.
Yeah, maybe, because yeah,
Or Grey Knights. Okay.
Dunno.
Smite them. Try and get to my tanks.
yeah, I
you know.
suppose, yeah.
And they're
Okay.
off the table. So.
Anyway, so that's yours. So you want to start controlling objectives basically with banners and
Yes.
Spread the Sickness and kill my tanks. That's what you want to do. As for what I want to do, I want to engage in all fronts because my list is built on speed.
Yes.
I am speed, like Lightning McQueen.
You
Yeah.
are Lightning McQueen.
I'm Lightning McQueen.
You are basically an animated car of what is basically Owen Wilson.
Yes. Don't mention the nose. I'm going to retrieve Nuckman data, a bit of R&D, because I've got infantry at the back who can do it in my own quarters, and I've got Scions I can drop down and do it in the forward quarters. And if I need to, I've got Crusaders I can double move and do it as well.
Yeah.
So I should be able to retrieve data fairly well. And I've gone for Fall the Emperor, because I get points for killing units. This list is very good at killing units. I don't know why, but it just is. It might be to do with the amount of firepower it's got.
So there's a couple of guns there.
It's a few guns. Don't mention the las guns. They're pretty rubbish, but yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's it. We need to roll off to see deploys where and stuff, don't we?
Well, I'm going to get a 5 and you're going to get a 2.
Okay, we're going with the predictions again, are we? Well, after you then,
5
sir.
and a 2. That's 5.
There's a 5.
Oh!
Oh,
I'd come to life. I'd have just got a lorry ticket.
go on, off you go.
3. No! 1. Ah, that is amazing!
Oh,
I
dear.
come to Chaos 40k to check out awesome dice predictions.
Yes, yeah. Okay. Right, so you can. So do you want to be defender or attacker? Do you want to pick a deployment zone, or do you want me to pick? If you pick, you deploy first.
I'm going to pick and I'm going to deploy first, and I'm going to go this side because I've got 60 Poxwalkers and I don't want to carry them over there.
Okay,
So
cool.
you-
All right, so Death Guard is
I
going
think
to be.
your army still is bigger than mine, so it's
Well, I
really...
don't know, because they're not going to be on the board. They're going to be in tanks.
Oh,
I haven't really got that
yeah.
much to put down with this army, actually,
Yeah,
to
that's
be
true.
fair.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, cool.
Cool.
All right,
Right,
Death
on
Guard
this
at the near edge. I'm going to be over there, which makes a change, but there we go. Cool, and we'll be back after deployment. And here we are after deployment. Death Guard are here and the Imperial Guard are over there. Would you like to run through your deployment first, sir?
Yes.
Seeing as though you deployed first.
Over here, I
Yes.
have Eric Barwin, and over there I've got Merrick Dean.
No, that's Pels the Playcaster. And what,
Tiberius Tinyman.
you could,
Well, no, I'm actually going to rename him. He is going to become Eric Baldwin, and that's going to become Matt Damon.
Okay, all
That's
right.
their new name from now on.
Cool. Okay. All right. What are your thoughts regarding your deployment? So you got your characters and Plague Marines in the middle.
Yeah, well, I've got the Hans Briggs of it. So I got my 3 tanks. My 3 tanks on the back of the field. I've got 1 tank on the far right flank inside of here, in this little foresty area. Giving that -1 to hit because you've got some indirect stuff going on. So
Yeah,
let's get
dense
that
cover
going.
is useful.
And
Okay.
here, exactly the same scenario. Over here, I've just left him behind the ruin, so the only way you're going to get him is by indirect fire, and I'm going to hope for those invulns that are going to kick in.
Cool. Okay.
Inside this ruin, it's 2 separate ruins. These guys are touching no ruin, so the Poxwalkers on the left side are inside the middle of 2 ruins, so they're outside. You can't shoot them unless it's going to be indirect fire.
Cool.
These Poxwalkers over on the right side are behind the ruin, again, not touching anything, so again, they're behind the ruin, can't be shot at unless it's indirect. The 2 rhinos. Now, these are, I didn't know what to do, but I thought, I don't know, so I just put them down. I don't really have a plan for them. They're there. They're going to be a
You
thing.
just dropped them. That's where they landed.
Yeah, I didn't really know what I was doing with them, to be honest with you, so I just put them there and thought, well, something will come of it, so why
Yeah.
not?
Well, there's an objective here. There's one there you could push
Yeah.
onto maybe.
Yeah, exactly.
So
we'll see.
So you're pushing down one flank more than the other by the looks of things,
Yeah, I mean, I'm going to be holding firm on one flank, I think.
and then pushing down this one.
Pushing
Okay.
down a bit more on the other. So.
Interesting, because I've done something similar,
Yeah.
but on the other side.
On the other side of the board. It's a little bit fucking alive, but it'll be fine.
Okay, so that's you.
That's my deployment, yeah.
So the guard.
Yeah.
I thought artillery behind the ruin because artillery. I've done something similar to you. I've put battle tank commanders in the trees each side. And I've got a scout sentinel here to run over there and get me engaged for that quarter. I've got a Chimera here as well, so I've got speed the next turn to get engaged in that quarter if I need it. And I've got some Crusaders here because there's an objective there. I'm a Master of Ordnance near my artillery because he's a Master of Ordnance. Borgren's an infantry squad here because there's an objective here and there's an objective just there. So that can hopefully hold them. And then I've got infantry squad Crusaders here to hold that objective. And again, I've got scout sentinels for speed for engaging all fronts and a Chimera for engaging all fronts. So I've got speed down each flank. Units to hold firm on the home objectives. And then I've got my beefy tank commander with the Demolisher and Melters here. Because I'm thinking, well, if I just poke round here, I can hopefully one-shot that tank there. That's the plan there. Yeah, and then I've obviously got guys in the Chimeras and my Scions ready to drop down later on. And you've got your Terminators, and then I've eaten a Poxwalkers to pop up. Yeah. And some guys in your Rhinos.
Yeah, and that is literally...
So we've got extra mobility through reserves and transports to come later on. But let's see who goes first, sir. After you...
I don't want to predict, because I'm not going to get it right now.
I'm going to predict that I'm going to get higher than you.
I predict I'm going to get 6.
So it's respectable. 4 is respectable.
5.
It is a 5.
I hate you so
Thank
much.
you.
You've won the game. That's it. That's it. Game over. Thanks for watching. No, I always say that, but actually, that's not the case. You need turn 1, because unless you get turn 1, I always destroy one of your tanks, and then that's a...
Yes.
So it'll be a good game. We know that this is the... your army is very, very anti-Death Guard. My army is very, very anti-Imperium, but not Guard. So it's always a very much one-sided fight. Hopefully resilience will be a thing. Hopefully you'll flop some shots. Don't have your turn 1.
Flop some shots. That's funny.
Flop some shots. I need
flop
to
some
flop
shots.
a lot of shots. And
yes.
well, you
all right.
have very good dice rolling.
Well, I'm very good at rolling dice. Look, I pick them up like this, you see, and then I roll them. Then I roll them like that. Look. See, that was terrible.
No, just do that the whole night.
But anyway, right. So it's guard turn 1. I'll do my pre-game scout moves, and I'll see if I get an active faith off, and I'll do my movement, and then we'll be back. Okay, here we are after the guard pre-game move stuff and movement phase. I'll quickly run through what they've done.
They beat me.
So the Sentinels had the pre-game move, and they've moved again. This one here advanced, because there is a strategy work on advance and charge. So if that tank survives, I could charge it and tie it up. That's what I'm thinking there. The Chimeras on both flanks have moved forwards just a little bit. So this one's moved there, that one's moved over there. Just a little bit more. This tank commander here has done a grinding advance, so he can shoot his gun twice. He's within 13-inch range of that Plagueburst Crawler over there. The extra range is helping, because if I didn't have it and I was playing Catachan, I wouldn't be able to shoot you. So it's making a difference already. Jungle Fighters here and Crusaders there have just moved into the ruin and just behind it like that. Infantry on this side, the Borgren's getting onto both objectives. Crusaders in this ruin are retrieving Nachmund data for this table quarter here. My plan is I can do it over here next turn easily enough. I need to see if I can get over there for those table quarters later on. They've shuffled behind that ruin there nicely. And over here, I think stayed still. And as mentioned, Scout Sentinels moved over there. And the Chimera's shuffled up a little bit. As for orders, I've already done my orders because I haven't got a psychic phase, so I just went straight into the orders phase. So this chap here is going to turn himself to real hit rolls of 1, as is the other battle tank commander over there. I've played a CP on Inspired Tactics this tank commander, so we can do an additional order. He's turning the Manticore to Strike and Shroud. And then the tank commander with the Demolish Cannon is also telling himself to Strike and Shroud. So after they shoot, they're going to pop smoke. I'm obviously not going to bother doing that with the other tank commanders because they're intense cover anyway, so it makes no difference.
Bully coward.
Bully coward, yeah. No, I'm not bully coward. I'm just going to shoot the bejesus out of you.
No, I know, bully coward.
Okay, let me have a quick think, and then we'll go straight into the shooting phase.
Tallyman also did something in his phase when he did his commanding. I got a CP back.
Yeah.
That's what I did. That's the only good thing that's happened.
I completely forgot about that. You did get an extra CP for your Tallyman.
Yeah. So,
yay! Okay. Right. Okay, shooting phase. I've had a quick think. I'm going to be doing Vintage Cadia on my Demolisher tank commander because I just want to guarantee that this tank dies, basically. I'm also spending an additional 2 CP on Hail of Fire, so I get maximum shots with my Demolisher cannon.
Of course you do.
Because I just want it dead. I'm hitting on false skits and trees. I want it dead. And then I can potentially charge this one. For my Sentinel. It's a longer charge, but it's a possibility. Yeah. So that's what I'm going to do. So I'm now going to unload everything from that tank commander into your tank.
You can carry on, sir.
I shall. You go that way. Yeah, you'll need some dice in a minute.
I'm going to need lots of dice.
Let's just start with the 12 demolish cannon shots, shall we?
Yeah, let's do that.
So I'm hitting on 4s now because of the trees.
Yeah.
But rerolling everything because of Vindicator.
Yeah.
Yeah? That's always good
Just
fun.
as well, though, just saying, there's a fair few misses there.
There was, but that's why I did it.
Yeah. You can miss some of these as well.
Rerolling.
Oh, that's not fair.
That was weird, wasn't it?
One shot.
Strength 10, so I'm winning on 3s.
Rerolling. And then you're going to make all these. And he drops another 1. So that's 10.
3, 6, 10 at -3. So yeah, 10 5+ invulnerable saves.
10 5-ups.
We've made a fair few actually.
No.
You've made 5. You made half of them. It's not bad going.
Yeah.
So 5d6. And each one's -1 because Death Guard. Did you want to CP one of those?
No.
No, I've still got 4 metal shots and the last cannon coming
Yeah.
Okay. So that goes down to 4. That goes down to 4. That goes down to 4. You're dead. And then I've got 2 and 2. I mean, you're dead. I haven't shot the motor melters yet. Does it blow up? No, it is dead. Okay, cool.
So this is the problem with going first. So with guard going first, you can't win.
Yeah.
You can, but it's like
The annoying thing is now, though, of
your
course,
firepower is just so big.
my battle tank in the corner's now got nothing to shoot at.
Good.
Maybe I should have done a Hail of Fire. Maybe I should have just saved the CP, but never mind, I did
You
it now.
spent like 4 CPs doing all that.
Well, 3.
3 CPs, yeah.
Yeah, but 3 CPs equals 1 dead tank. I'll take that.
Yeah.
Right, okay. Well, that Manticore there
Mm-hmm.
is going to shoot into that tank there.
You coward. This gets like all 3 of my tanks in turn 1.
Well, I'm not going to waste a Manticore on Poxwalkers, am I? Although against Poxwalkers I would get maximum shots because of blast.
I mean, you would.
But it is still firing a Manticore into Poxwalkers.
Well, you kill my tanks then.
I will.
Okay.
So that's 2d6 shots. I'm not going to reroll over those, I'll take that.
Then.
So 4.
I think you should reroll the 3.
Okay. He's not in dense cover, so I'm in it on 4s.
Yeah.
And you're more than 36 inches away, so I will reroll 1s because of my Master of Ordnance.
Okay, so 4 rerolling ones.
I get a 1. I can reroll that. Didn't help.
Okay.
Strength 10. So I'm winning on 3s. That wasn't brilliant. 2 invulnerable saves. Each one's 3 damage, which becomes 2 damage each. So that's 4 wounds off it, basically.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, it's got 8 left.
8 left. I'll take that.
Okay, I've dropped the dice. Let that go. I will spend another 2 CP.
Endless Cacophony?
No,
That's the wrong army.
Wrong army. Not Endless Cacophony.
That's Black Legion.
On Aerial Spotter for my Basilisk. So my Basilisk can reroll all hits.
Of course you can. I hate your damn guard. Everything's reroll this. Extra shot.
It's a reroll army. It's brilliant until I face Custodies or armies that say you can't reroll against this. You can't reroll against that.
Well,
And then I'm...
9 inches away. You'd be in big trouble if he was within 9 inches.
If he was within 9 inches of me, my entire army will just turn around and obliterate him. Anyway, right.
Yeah. With no rerolls.
I wouldn't need them. Yeah, anyway, right. 2d6. I can reroll 1, and then I can pick the highest. So he's going to have 4 shots.
Okay.
Hitting on 4s, rerolling.
Just as well.
That's why I paid the 2 CP.
Yeah.
Didn't really help though, did it?
No, really, double.
Winning on 3, so it's worth 9.
Yeah.
So it's 2 more invulnerable saves. And that's another 2 damage, because it's 3 going down to 2. So we have 6 wounds left.
Okay.
But he's not yet bracketed. I've got nothing else I can shoot at him, have I?
No.
Or have I?
You probably do.
My Master of Ordnance is going to do his once per game barrage.
Right.
I'm going to pay a CP to make it, instead of D6 shots, 6 shots.
Okay.
Focused bombardment.
Yeah.
Okay? He will hit you on 4s because he can't see you. If he could see you, he'd hit you on 3s.
Okay.
That's not bad.
That's pretty good going.
It's strength 8 because it's like a battle cannon, so 4s. That's 2 at -2. So on your invulnerable save again.
5 ups.
And that's D3 damage.
No, it's not. I'm going to CP reroll. No, I'm not.
Okay, knock a CP down. Because now I know you're at least bracketed. That's why I did it.
Well, no, you only get 1.
So it's 2 becomes 1.
So I'm not bracketed.
Yeah, you are.
I've got 5.
Yeah,
5
which is less than half. You're bracketed.
No, I'm not.
Well, check it.
3 to 5. What is 1 to 2?
Yeah, so you're on your middle bracket.
No, I'm not.
You are.
I'll show you.
Yeah, you are.
I can show you. I'm not bracketed. 5 isn't bracketed.
Right, we checked the book, and I was right, and you were wrong. Doo-dah, doo-dah. So you're in your middle bracket.
One bracketed another, and they're going to go kill the third one.
And then because you spent the CP on a reroll, my Quilla kicked in. I actually got a CP back, so thank you very much.
You did.
That's my indirect fire done. My battle tank over there's got nothing to shoot at. Okay, fine. My Chimera's got nothing to shoot at there. Do I start popping smoke with my Chimeras and things?
I shouldn't say this, but you have another tank you can shoot with.
Oh yeah, I haven't got round to it yet. I'm doing this side of the
okay.
board first.
Yeah.
I know I've got my other tank commander. He's eyeing up your Rhino.
Oh, okay, good.
Well, no point shooting that. I'm not going to kill that with a normal battle tank.
Yeah.
That one hasn't got a demolisher. I've got heavy flame that is in range of your Poxwalkers though. From the one that didn't advance, just touching your ruins. So let's do that. 5 automatic hits for the flamer. He'll win on freeze. It's -1 AP, so that's 4 6-up shrugs. Kill 4 Poxwalkers. Sweet! Okay, the one that advanced is going to pop smoke. My Chimera over there is going to pop smoke. My other Chimera is going to pop smoke. That one there can flame that back Poxwalker, so he's going to do that. I can reroll that because of Gunning Experts. That's better. Win on freeze. That's 3 more 6-up shrugs on Poxwalkers. 3 more dead Poxwalkers from over here.
This is upsetting, Dave.
This is very upsetting.
Very, very upsetting.
Okay, so pot smoke with the Chimeras. Drop Poxwalkers don't count.
Yeah.
Manticore striking and shrouded. My tank mon over there is striking and shrouded. So I've just got my one tank mon over here now, and he's just going to shoot everything into your Rhino because he's got nothing else to shoot at. I mean, I can shoot you Crawler, but I think it's pointless.
Yeah.
I'm
not going to bother popping smoke. Carry on.
Tell you what, I'll shoot the las cannon at that just for fun, and then the heavy bolt. Then the heavy bolts and the battle cannon to the Rhino.
Okay, you're going to hit it on a 1.
Well,
you always do.
So you're not going to pop smoke with your Rhino?
No.
No? Alright, trace a fire with the heavy bolters into the Rhino.
Okay.
Freeze. 5. So it's 2 at -1 on your Rhino.
2 4-ups.
So that's 2 damage, because he doesn't reduce damage. So he's done at 8.
No, he's got 5. Got 5 and a 1. The 1 went through.
Okay, yes, he's taking 2 damage.
Heavy
bolter.
Yeah, heavy bolter. I thought you said bolters, not heavy bolters.
No, we've got bolters and battle tanks with heavy bolters. The heaviest of bolters.
8 left.
It's got 8 left. D6 shots with the battle cannon. D6 shots with the battle cannon. And I'll reroll that because I can a cham. There we go. So, that many shots. Hitting on freeze. Rerolling the ones.
You're unbelievably lucky for a dice.
And then winning on freeze. 4 7 at -2, so I might actually do it, you know. I'm going to be quite surprised, to be honest. -2.
So
5 ups, yeah. Well, that's 6 have gone through, and they're each D3. So as long as at least 2 of these are 2 damage, then it's dead. Yes, it's dead. Does it blow up? Hold it. No, do any of them die?
There's 5, isn't there?
There is 5 in there. Yeah.
No, oh yes.
One of them dies. Okay, we'll disembark them in a moment, but I've got my las cannon into your Crawler. It's been cheeky, but it'll hit on a 4. It's missed. Oh,
a 1, there it is.
But I can reroll the 1, and it's missed anyway. It's hit a tree.
Always hits 1.
Cool. I'll let you disembark 4 Plague Marines, and then we'll be back.
Thank you.
Okay, so the Plague Marines look like that. You're stopping me from charging your tank. Very clever, because I was definitely going to do that.
Yeah.
And try and tie it up. But I'm not going to charge you Plague Marines with a Sentinel, because that's just
silly.
That's just silly, exactly. Yeah. Oh, do I? Will your Plague Marines kill it? Well, you might do, actually. No, but what I am going to do is I've spent a CP already on Crush them on my Scout Sentinel over there.
You did.
So we can advance and charge.
Yeah.
It's an 11-inch charge into that Plague Mouse Crawler. I'm going to go for it. Did you want to Overwatch?
I'm not, because the statistics are worse, because obviously I've been capped. So,
Well, you're still hitting on 6s regardless for Overwatch. It makes no difference.
I suppose.
But it is an 11-inch charge.
I've got 10 CPs. No, I'm not going to bother. You're not going to have 11. Even if you do, I'm lucky.
Even if I do now, this would be hilarious.
Anyway, so carry on.
Okay, 11-inch charge.
You're going to get 11.
Oh.
No!
But had you worried for a moment? No, I'm not going to CP that.
Okay.
I've already spent one CP on it.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Well, that's the end of my turn. I mean, I've killed 2 units. I've got 2 points before the Emperor.
Yes.
I was hoping I'd kill a 3rd, but couldn't quite do that. But okay, and then we'll be back for the Death Guard turn 1, I guess, and see what they can do. Okay, here we are at the end of the Death Guard command and movement phase. What have you done, Death Guard Andy, from Chaos 40k?
Cool, so what I've done is I've moved some tanks. This tank on the left has moved to the left, and the tank on the right has moved forward to the right. That's
Okay,
tanks.
cool. So you're flanking with the tanks.
Sometimes I wish we had a tech marine guy who could come and heal my tanks, but unfortunately we don't have that. We've got a plague surgeon, but he doesn't know how to fix tanks. He's fixing marines, so...
Well, I mean, fixing a guy who's rotting is debatable whether you call it fixing, really.
I mean, yeah, it's more like being sick on the arm and putting it back on again, hoping the sick will hold like glue,
Yeah,
basically.
yeah, pretty much. That's a good description. Okay, right.
Okay,
So what's
Marines.
happened?
So some stuff happened over here. The Marines, the ones that were here have come to the left a wee bit to get into line of sight and range of shooting into this guy over here, the Sentinel.
Yeah.
That's because my Teleman said, you guys, hit on 2s, and there happens to be some bolt guns and also a black launcher there. So that's good, they can do some stuff. The Rhinoceros disembarked, and the troops from inside of that got out and went that way onto this objective, along with the Poxwalkers. So primarily what's happened here is this squad of Poxwalkers has spread the sickness. They took 3 mortal wounds, I lost 2 because I made 1 shrug. So 2 ran away, but I have spread the sickness over here.
Yeah, 3
These guys
points.
have come over onto the objective and now raised the banners. So
Nice.
they've performed the action. This squad aren't performing action because guess what? The Tallyman is doing it for them. So
Yeah.
he nominated them to do the hits on 2 ups, and yeah, he said, I got this, boys. I got this. I'm gonna raise the banners over here. I got it. You go and kill that guy over there.
Yeah.
Cheers, mate. Nice one.
And the Tallyman's making note of how many banners you've raised.
Yeah, this is it. He's doing brilliant. Poxwalkers over here, they've gone along and gone onto that objective and got into charge range in case I can't kill off the last Sentinel over here.
Yep.
I've also moved the 4 Marines up, as well as the tank, obviously. So they're both on the objective, ready to spread sickness and raise banners.
Next turn. Yeah.
So hopefully there's enough stuff going on here. I'd like to have had a 3rd tank and a tank that's not half capped.
Sorry about that.
It's okay, I'm playing an army that makes me have to do these things differently, and it's good, and I like it. So, psychic phase, I went into a psychic phase now, and I'm going to be doing, Miasma of Pestilence, and I'm going to be doing it on this tank over here. No, do you know what? No, I'm not. He's already -1 to hit. There's no point doing it on him. So what I'm going to do is do a -1 to hit on this tank, because...
That makes sense.
Yeah.
It makes sense, because my anti-tank can't see it. So anything that's going to shoot it is them, and they hit on 4s normally, then they're going to go down and hit on 5s.
Yeah, that's true.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
That's what I'd be doing. That's only brutal if it can see you.
It goes up on a 7.
Brilliant.
I needed 7.
Cool.
That's not a 6 for that, that's my one to hit. So that's my asthma. Next up, I'm going to do a putrescent vitality, and I'm going to nominate a unit to become strong and brilliant. Now, ironically, I'd normally do this on my Marines, but Poxwalkers are very near these guys, and if I can't kill them, you're going to come to my Poxwalkers, no doubt. Or are you though? Because actually, no, my Poxwalkers will kill you. So no, I'm going to.
Well, yeah, but I have got heavy flamers there, which are strength 5. If you vitality them, you make them toughness 5. So it does make a difference.
Yeah, okay, yeah, I will do that then.
Yeah?
That goes off on a... No, it doesn't go off on a 6. I don't
That's
care.
a 7.
It's a 7.
6 and a 1, that goes off.
What am I doing?
You're fine.
Math hammer.
Poxwalkers now strength 4, toughness 5.
Yes.
Tanks now -1 to hit.
That's
Done.
exactly right.
Cool.
So, because of vitality on them, Miasma of Pestilence on him.
And Perils has not perilled yet.
It has not perils. He was doing so good in the last game. He was like...
I know.
Smite, double 6! Smite... No, it's like 11. Smite, 11.
You got so
Smite,
many super
11.
smites.
I was like,
Yeah.
this is amazing!
I was watching that. I was like, oh my god, Perils is doing it.
He was just living the dream. Okay, so that's...
He was doing it for himself. Right.
Going into a shooting phase. I'm going to do a CP for Disgusting Force, because I like Disgusting Force. It's going onto this tank here.
Okay.
But that basically makes the mortar a flat 3 damage, and then any unit within 3 inches of the selected target of a successful attack, or shooting phase, will get some mortar wounds on 4 up.
Yeah. 4 up. But it's the flat 3 damage which is the most important thing.
So I'm going to nominate, first of all, the mortar into the Basilisk.
Basilisk.
Following up, I'm going to do
Okay.
entry galleries, and they will be going into the battle tank that's -1 to hit. And following that, with a heavy slugger, and that will be going into the
Scout Sentinel.
Sentinel.
Cool, okay.
So I'm going to do the...
Spitfire always works.
Yeah.
What do you want to start with?
Obviously, I don't have 3 tanks to do my things. I have 1 tank to do 3 things. So
Yeah. Fair enough.
I have to do the
You're going to start with the mortar.
That's the one. Mortar burst. D6 shots. Need something good here.
Into the basilisk. 5.
5. It's
Sure you don't want to reroll that?
No, I'm fine. I
can reroll the number of shots for free, you know.
Yeah, that's because you... Stop that. I'm not on a bad channel where I can't swear.
Okay, so you hit the basilisk on freeze because it didn't pop smoke or anything. So freeze to hit.
I dropped 3.
Did you want to CP for those?
I have to...
I mean, even if you get 3 hits and 3 wounds for it, it's still going to be alive.
Yeah, that's upsetting.
And for 1 CP, I could always make it be on full bracket anyway. So
there's no point. I'm going to save the CP.
No.
That's a real shame.
Winning on freeze though. Cool.
2 go through.
-2, so 5 ups. So it takes 3 damage. So that's a good start.
And then all the wounds to the other things. Oh no, I'll do the other guns first. The entry cannons into the battle tank. Both hit. No,
1 hit.
1 hit, and now I'm going to CP that.
Okay.
Both hit.
And then falls to wounds. It's toughness 8.
I've got a good feeling.
Oh no, double 2. If it was double 1, you could have re-rolled them.
Okay, so I had a good feeling. I don't have a good feeling. Heavy slugger.
This isn't the sense.
They
all hit. That was glorious. Well, it is right in front of it.
Yeah.
We're on 4s. So 1 at -1, a slugger or something. So 5s. So it takes a wound.
Cool. Okay. So let's wounds. To your manticore on a 4 up. It takes a wound.
Nice.
And then the guy next to your thing.
My Master of Ordnance
doesn't take a wound. And then that takes a wound.
That's probably it. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, so
I'll mark those up, and we'll be back.
1.
And we're back. Okay. So what's next?
Next up, this tank here.
Okay.
Entry cannons are going to go into that one there. So I'm touching the ruin.
Okay. The one that isn't -1 to hit.
Yes.
But you hit on 4s anyway.
Yes. The Warhammer volley gun is going to go into that.
The Nero one. Okay.
Yes. And then the mortar is going to go into the basilisk.
Basilisk. Okay. All right.
So, yeah.
Try and chip that away a bit more. Okay.
So,
what are you going to start with?
Mortar into basilisk. D6 shots. That's going to count.
Try again.
4 shots.
Okay.
I'll take 4 shots.
Hit on 4s though, because you're poorly.
I am poorly, but
Everyone is hit.
So it kind of makes up for it a little bit.
Vengeance for Death Guard.
Rerolling that 1 into a 1.
So it's 1 wound.
Only 1 wound. -2 AP.
5 up. That's 2 damage. Okay.
Okay, well, that's 2 more than I had done.
Yes, and then you got your entry cannons into the chap at the back. He's hitting on 4s because you're poorly, but they hit anyway.
Both hit. And then 1 wound. No, 2 wounds because they're toughness.
Toughness 5, so that's 1 wound. But it's okay, right, so D3 plus 3. Oh no.
It's okay. That's fine.
So it's got a wound left. And
it's okay. I've got a plan.
And then your volley gun was going into this one, wasn't it? You said.
Volley gun into that one. Yep.
So that's 6 shots at that range.
It is.
Because it's rapid fire. You hit on 4s because you're poorly. Actually, it's I popped smoke with him as well, so you hit on 5s. Oh, it didn't make any difference. 2 wounds though, yeah.
Yeah.
-1, so he takes a wound.
I like it a lot.
Okay. Right.
Next up, the Squid Marines over here who are hitting on 2s.
Yes.
They're going to be shooting in everything into this Sentinel 4 wounds over there.
Yeah, I mean, hit on freeze because he popped smoke, but yeah.
So
+1 hit, -1 hit, so you're back on freeze. Light launch him. Nice. And freeze. Nice.
2 wounds. -2 AP.
Yeah, 6s.
Oh, unbelievable. He rolled onto a 6.
So he takes another 2.
2 wounds.
So you've got 2 wounds left, and you got.
Who aren't in rapid fire, so.
Well, they always rapid fire
yes,
because
they do.
irreversible advance.
8 shots. Hitting on 3s.
Can they do it? Can you
No,
bolster
they get
down the
4
sentinels?
ones.
Well, you're winning on 5s. Then I'm going to 4 up save.
2
2, it's enough. You've got a wound left.
A wound. Okay.
So both of these sentinels on a single wound.
Yeah.
That must really grind your gear. Well, grind your gears.
It's irritating, but yeah, I'd rather. I think I did the right thing. No regrets. Okay, next up, I'm going to do the.
So you got your plague wounds and your rhino over there, and that's you're only shooting in it because they're sticking a banner up.
Yeah, so I'm going to do the Havoc launcher into this one here. So it's D6
And the
shots.
combi bolter, where's that going?
Into him as well.
Okay, so rhinos are everything into the sentinel.
Yep, freeze.
Yeah, you didn't pop smoke. You shot his flamer. Yep. 2 wins. 4 ups. So he takes a wound. Is he wounded yet? That one?
Yep, down to 3.
Cool. Okay. Thank you, sir.
And then Combi Bolter, 4 shots from there.
Probably. Yeah.
And then that happens.
Well, they've all missed. Okay. Cool.
Cool. Okay. So Plague Wounds. Starting with the.
Well, did you want to shoot them at the Sentinel, or do you think they could deal with it in combat?
No, I'll shoot the Sentinel.
Okay.
Take
Just
the
to be
risk.
sure.
Yeah, take the risk. Just kill it. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah. You
you
don't want another one left on one wing, do you? That would be really annoying.
One goes in.
It's a blight launcher, yeah. Oh no.
No, that's fine. Okay, then 2, 4, 6. I really wanted that.
You needed the blight launchers. Yeah.
Yes.
5s. 2 bolt guns. Okay. 2 wounds for those.
And 2
Double
sixes.
6.
Your 6s are
Box
just
cars.
unbelievable.
Is that your shooting phase done, sir?
I needed to get him down to a wound for a charge. That's gutting.
I reckon you can kill it and come out with the plague wounds.
Yeah, no, I don't think I can. No.
Okay, and he's had a think charge phase. Are there any charges?
I'm asking charges.
Okay, what are you charging with?
I'm charging that tank.
If you do that, that tank will be dead next turn, so I can shoot at it. Are you sure? You want to sacrifice a tank to kill a sentinel?
You didn't let me finish. That tank can see him, but he's not going to charge.
Right.
So I was going to say, come on, see what you did before.
You've made it -1 to hit because you want it to survive. You don't want to have it poke its head round and then get shot at.
That's absolutely right. Okay, so charging. I'm going to charge. First thing I'm going to charge. I'm going to charge this rhinoceros over here.
Yeah.
Into your
into the Chimera.
Into your Chimera.
Okay, go for it. It's a 7.
Probably under 8. I'm pretty sure I'll go in. We'll measure it.
Well, have a look. You've got to take measure. Oh, I'm less than 8 inches away. Moment of truth. Yeah, just about, isn't it?
Just about.
Yeah,
I'll
cool.
take it.
Okay, in you go. That's fine.
Yes.
Okay.
He's in. And then next up, I will charge in the 4 Marines. Enough. It's not enough to kill him. No, I'm not. I'm not going to charge 4 Marines. I'm going to charge the Poxwalkers in.
You're charging. Hold on.
Hold on.
Overwatch.
You're overwatching them.
Yeah, because we're going to be flamers.
Spend your CPs like toffees.
Oh well. We already rolled a 4, so you know. Anyway, D6 shots. Which I can reroll.
No, you can't.
Yes, I can.
Stop it.
I can't chance. Freeze. It's -1 AP, so I don't care the fact you're in cover. So it's 4 6 shrugs.
I made 3.
Wow. Okay, I've paid a CP to kill a Poxwalker.
That kind of wasn't worth it, was it?
No, not really. I thought I might burn a few. I've killed one.
That's 2 attacks I'm going to fight with.
Was 4 enough, or are you going to CP that, right?
I'm going to CP it to get more in, so...
Okay. 6. I mean, you're definitely in.
I'm definitely in.
Alright, well, we'll move them, and we'll be back. Right, we are back. We've done the charge moves. Poxwalker's there. Rhino's over there. You start with the Rhino.
Yes.
You piled in to block the Chimera off. Because if you didn't start with that, I could potentially interrupt and then move around you.
Yes.
And then you wouldn't be blocking me in.
4 attacks, don't I?
3.
3.
You don't get a hate for assault anymore. You've hit me 3 times with a Rhino.
Good God, my Rhino's on a mission. So at least they could hit, nothing else could.
Well, it is a rhinoceros charging. It should hurt.
It should hurt a lot, shouldn't it?
You wounded me twice. Unfortunately, it's not a play weapon.
I had a dream.
You've taken a wound off my Chimera with your Rhino.
I sunk your battleship.
Oh, that was brilliant.
That's
3 hits from a Rhino in combat.
3 6s in combat.
Okay, so you block me in now. There's nothing I can do about it.
Consolidate.
You consolidate, and then you can block me in even further. Like that.
No, you can't get out and do anything. So.
No. I mean, the guys can get out, but the tank's stuck there. So, okay, cool. I'm not going to interrupt.
But I want to consolidate them, because if you guys can get out, they can get out and...
Well, I don't know. I mean, the guys can get out 3 and then move 6 anyway. I could just get them out into the building and run through the building. They're infantry.
Makes sense.
You can't stop the infantry from going this way, but you can stop the tank.
Yeah.
Alright?
Cool.
I'm not going to interrupt the Sentinel because it's a complete waste of time. You may completely annihilate that Sentinel.
I'm going to pay a CP to do mortal wounds on 6s, and I'm not going to re-roll them because I don't need to spend that many CPs.
So there's only 1 CP on Mutant Strain. Hits with 6s do mortal wounds.
So that's 8
to me. 40. And then any 1s do mortal wounds to Poxwalkers. I'll let you count your dice.
I don't think I've done it.
You've done it?
Yeah. I've got 40 dice. I've got 16 guys, so that means I leave 8 behind and roll 32.
Very clever.
Very clever. Having 40 dice and then checking them at 4 games.
Alright, so 6 mortals to me, 1's mortals to you.
He's dead.
I mean, but how many 1s?
Good God, look at those 6s.
Got quite a few 1s to yourself as well, though, to be fair.
I get shrugs on them. You don't.
Well, no, I mean, my Sentinel's dead.
There's how many ones on my...
There is, oh my god. Yeah, okay. That is the most sixes I've ever seen you roll with your Poxwalkers.
After I rolled 20 dice, and I needed to get 1 6. Sorry, 2 6s. And I got 1.
Yeah, sometimes it doesn't work, does it? But that's like, what, 12?
That's just 11. So 11 6s.
11 mortal wounds.
So he's definitely dead.
He's definitely dead, but you've also done 70 yourself.
Yeah, I'm going to hit some 6 up.
Nearly every dice was either a mortal wound, one way or the other.
I'd say 3.
So 4 Poxwalkers die.
4 died in the making of this video.
You won't get one for killing the Sentinel because it's not infantry. Okay? You only turn things into Poxwalkers if they're infantry. But my Sentinel could blow up in your face and kill another Poxwalker.
Yeah.
Which you could then potentially shrug again.
Yeah.
It does! Right, shrug on the Poxwalker.
No, it's gonna...
And then a mortal wound off a Plague Marine as well, sir.
Oh, yeah.
They can't shrug them.
No.
No.
So,
Brilliant.
yeah, I mean...
Cool.
He's dead.
He's dead. You got a point. Bring it down.
Finally.
I killed more Poxwalkers in combat than I did in my Overwatch, really.
Wounds. If I could have just got to your Manticore with that would have killed your Manticore.
Or the Chimera.
Or your battle tanks. See, Poxwalkers, people think that Poxwalkers...
Poxwalkers can be deadly.
In one go, they've simply just outperformed every other model I've got on the board.
Yeah, that's why they're really good.
Amazing.
That's why you have 60 of them. My Chimera gets to hit your Rhino back, though. Will I get 3 6s?
No.
I mean, you did.
No, you get 1 if you're lucky.
Oh, I get none.
No.
So that's the end of your turn, sir.
It is the end of my turn.
You got 1 for Bring It Down.
I did get 1 point...
Almost 3, but they're not quite dead.
Yeah.
You got 3 Spread and 6, and you stuck 2 banners down.
Yeah.
So it's not a bad start.
No, it's
Not bad,
okay.
not bad,
It's okay. I mean, I'm going to take some losses now again.
Got some defensive powers up. And
Yeah. But it's not going to be enough. I mean, I know that this is going to be a one-way game.
Well, you never
But
know.
wouldn't it be a kick in the teeth if the Death God somehow miraculously won this?
I thought you were going to say, wouldn't it be a kick in the teeth if someone actually kicked you
Kicked
in
you
the teeth?
yeah.
All right, well, we'll work out the points and we'll be back from Imperial Guard. Turn 2. Here we are, Imperial Guard, turn 2. At the end of the command and movement phase, I'm on 3 objectives. So that got me 8 victory points. It's 4 and then 8 for 2 and 3. I've done some moving as well, but not a massive amount. Moving,
baby.
Sentinels are around here. They're going to burn some Poxwalkers, type your tank. If the tank's still there, I might just not bother shooting that tank this turn. I might shoot that one instead. Because that one's not going to be a shooting, I think, next turn anyway.
Yep.
That's the plan. Chimera shuffled it back a little bit, essentially to screen out Terminator bombs. That might be dropping in. These tanks here have gone this way, so I can see see your Plague Marines with my tank commanders, because they might as well shoot something, because there's nothing for them to shoot at down here now. My infantry squads ran into the building. They're retrieving data. It's automatically gone off because it's a troop unit of 10 models. I did roll the dice for the Crusaders. That did it in that quarter earlier. Got a 3, so that was fine. Infantry squad in the middle have shuffled a little bit, staying on the objective. Their las guns are in range of some Poxwalkers in the ruin over there.
Yes.
Borgrins have moved this way to get more of them in cover, but they're still on both of those objectives. Artillery and tank commander stayed where they are. Chimera stayed wherever it is. And my Crusaders got their act of faith off, so they moved and then moved again, and they ran over there. So just behind the building, ready to come around the corner and stab some Poxwalkers in the face with power swords, potentially. That's the plan.
Braille swords. Have they got problems with their sight?
No, but you will have after I chop your head off. You won't be able to see anything then.
Stabby.
But the plan is to kill quite a few of these Poxwalkers first, because otherwise you'd kill the Crusaders and get more Poxwalkers. So.
I'm going to kill them, yes.
But that's what battle cannons and heavy bolters are for, right? Killing Poxwalkers.
Oh, yeah.
We all know about that. Okay. So that's the movement phase. Orders, tank commanders all told themselves to roll hit rolls of 1. So that was that. As for points, Guard are currently on 15, Death Guard are on 4, because Death Guard got 3 for the 6 and 1 for bring it down. But obviously they're a turn behind on the primary, so they'll catch up, I'm sure. Unless I kill lots of them off of objectives, which is the plan.
Yes.
But whether it'll work or not, I don't know. But that's that. Let's go into the shooting phase. Let's start off with these heavy flamers into those Poxwalkers. Okay. I'm just going to do both of them at the same time, because that's where they go in. But they can obviously reroll the number of shots each. So I'll just roll 2d6 and I can reroll any of them. I'm not going to bother.
Yes.
because, 3 and 6, I think, are
pretty good.
Perfectly fine by me. But your toughness 5 now.
Yeah.
So I'm winning you on 4s.
Yeah.
So that saves at least one more Poxwalker. It's -1, so I don't care about you being in cover. That is 4 6-up shrugs.
I will make 2, sir.
Will you?
Yeah. I didn't.
No, you made none. That's 4 dead Poxwalkers.
That's good, because now blast is a thing. So...
Well, minimum 3.
Yeah.
But, okay. But I was always going to shoot them first.
Yes.
Okay, my Chimera over there might as well shoot into your Rhino, because it's got nothing else to shoot at.
Might as well, mate.
Might as well.
Might as well.
I've got 12 lasgun shots.
That hasn't unloaded yet.
Hasn't unloaded yet. I thought about unloading, but decided against it. So lasguns hitting your Rhino on 4s. Because they're not heavy weapons, so they don't suffer -1 when they hit in combat.
You've got 5 shooting though.
Yeah, I mean, they're still lasguns.
5 hits.
I need 6s to wound. They're lasguns. Nope.
No, you didn't get any. Okay.
The heavy bolt will shoot in combat though. This will hit you on 5s.
Yeah, there's your 6s.
And 5s to wound. Oh, 1 up -1.
4 up.
2 damage.
2 damage.
So it's down to 6 now. I took it down to 8 earlier, didn't I?
No, that was that one over there.
Oh, that was the runner that I killed. So that was down to 8 now.
Yeah.
Cool. we're getting there. We're getting there.
I remember these things.
Multi laser hits on 5s. I hit you once for that as well. That'll win on a 5. No, it won't. Right, okay. So that's the easy shooting out the way.
Yes.
Let's spend a CP on Vengeance of Acadia on the Manticore.
Okay.
Because that's always fun. And
no, I should have mentioned, I forgot to do this. I'm going to do it now because I forgot.
Oh yeah, you spoke about doing it. You spoke about doing it.
Yeah, classifies 2 CPs on this unit here.
Okay, so what does that do?
Well, it basically means unless it's the closest enemy unit to you, or you're within 12 inches of it, you can't target it.
So I can't target the furthest forward Plague Marine squad until it's the nearest target.
Yes.
And currently the Poxwalkers are slightly closer to some of my things.
Well, they are to the things over there that you're going to be shooting me with, yes.
Yes.
And I'd rather you be targeting them with stuff than them.
Okay.
Because I've got shrugs and that would be annoying for you.
Fair enough. Cool.
So,
right. Well, the Manticore's
2
Vengeance
CPs.
of Acadia in, and going into that crawler over there.
Okay, nice one to hit.
Yeah, that's right. 2d6 shots. I will reroll that because I can, or because I'm gunnery expert. Doesn't sound like it,
It
does
doesn't sound right, mate, no. Because you... gunnery...
So I'm hitting 5s now,
Yeah.
but rerolling everything is Vengeance of Acadia.
Yeah.
I love that strat.
I hate it. Makes one difference.
Only 2 hits, okay. Winning on 3s. 2 wounds up, -2.
2 -2, 2 5 ups. I made 1, and...
3 damage going down to 2 damage. So we go down to 10
that's
wounds.
Fine. I'll leave it as it is. 10 wounds. So
Yep.
better than scab.
Yes.
Trying to spend some more CP. How many you got left? You had 4 when you started.
I've got 4 at the moment. Yeah. Well, I'm keeping the 1 there and I'm just putting the other one down. So
right.
if I move that dice, I might go, what's it doing there? And then move it back again.
Sure. Okay.
See?
So you got 4.
I've got 4.
Okay.
The Basilisk will fire into it.
Okay.
I'm not going to do aerial spotter. And hitting 5s, aren't I?
So you got your CP.
2 CP for aerial spotter.
You should do it. You should totally do
I'm
it.
definitely not going to do that.
I think you should.
Let's shoot it at the unit of Plague Marines over there.
Okay.
2d6, bit the highest. 5 shots.
Very nice.
Hit on 4s.
Wow.
You're not more than 36 away, are you? Right. Winning on 3s, it's from 9. It's 3 at -3.
3 6 ups. I made 2!
Makes you jammy dodger.
You killed the guy in a wound.
You jammy.
Congratulations. I feel good. At least you didn't spend CPs on it.
Well, to be fair, the shooting was quite good. I didn't need the CP.
I'm making some good saves.
You made
tonight.
saves.
My shooting's rubbish, but you know, my saves are there.
Well, you're not killing, but you're being disgusting and resilient.
Lots of 6 up.
Right, that battle tank over there will shoot the battle cannon and the heavy bolt into the Poxwalkers that are behind the ruin from this angle, and the las cannon will just shoot into your tank again. Right, start with the las cannon. I can reroll the 1 because it's holding 2, and I got another
So
1.
why not actually take it again? You always get 1s with your last cannons against my tanks. You are cursed.
Heavy bolt with tracer fire into the Poxwalkers. Nice.
There's your sixes that you were
There-
looking
there-
for your last cannons.
Oh, I wanted that with the Manticore. Freeze to wound.
dear.
Okay.
3
So 3,
minus.
-1, so you don't get a save, but 6. Each one's 2 damage. So 3 dice.
Oh, is this at the Poxwalkers?
Yeah, 3 dice, any 6s, roll them again.
All sixes.
Well, 2 damage, so they got to do it again now.
I hate that so much.
Ah.
It's so hopeful.
All 3 of them thought about surviving and then died.
We're going to charge in, so we're going to kill him off because he's the objective.
And Blast would have been a thing when I declared the shots, so it will be 12 shots with the battle cannon. Because there was at least 11 there when I declared the shots. So, okay. 3s, rerolling 1s. Battle cannons are great at killing Poxwalkers, aren't they?
They are very
It's literally the anti-Poxwalker gun.
It is. For your one, yeah.
Wheel on 2s, because strength 8.
Good.
Each one of these, you're not going to get your saves. Each one's D3 damage. Hold on. So you got 3 with 1 shrug. And you got 6 with 3 shrugs.
Okay,
So that's 3 dead. And they all got 3 shrugs each.
And there's 6.
And the 6s, roll them again. If they're 6s, roll them again. Oh, he was so brave. So that's 9 dead Poxwalkers.
9 done. Okay. 2, 4, 6, 8. No, I got 1 there.
There's 1 left, is there?
Luckily, attrition isn't a thing.
That's right, my Crusaders will come around the corner and chop his head off.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I've shown everyone that battle cannons are brilliant at killing Poxwalkers.
There's no way around that.
Okay, my artillery's fired. Okay, I've got my 2 tank commanders at the back there now, and that's it. And they can't shoot the nearest plague marine unit because apparently there's lots of flies buzzing around them.
So stops you from doing it. It costs you 2 CP to do it, but it means you've got to leave me alone. Leave Brady alone!
Well, I've got some las guns from that unit over there, so let's shoot, I think 7, could you see? Yeah, let's shoot 7 las guns at these Poxwalkers first. Let's just do that. They hit on 4s.
Yes, right.
The wound on 5s. Oh, you got a 6-up save followed by a 6-up shrug. Oh, look, you made it.
I'm making those saves, man.
Your Poxwalkers are doing alright today, aren't they?
Brilliant.
Well, into the battle cannon shoots
I've
them.
got 20 more coming on the board next turn.
And then I've got these chaps in there.
Chaps.
Are going to shoot into them as well.
I've got some chaps.
I've got a squad of chaps. Yeah. Yeah, they've all turned up with their trackies.
The Reeboks.
Oh dear. Reboots.
Yeah.
Not catch-am boots, reboots. Right. They hit on falls with their las guns.
They do.
Well, they would hit on falls if they actually hit something. 2 wounds though, but you're in cover, so 6 ups followed by 6 ups.
There's 1. There's 2! Oh my god, Dave! What is happening with my saves?
If only you made all these 6s on your invulnerable saves for your tank earlier, that would have been nice.
That would have been fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't care about 6.
Your Poxwalkers are surviving
They're
though.
on form with their 6s. I've rolled loads of mortal wounds. I've won lots of saves.
Right.
Dirty Poxwalker goodness.
Okay. Well, seeing as though I can't shoot that nearest Plague Marine squad, what I'm going to do is this tank commander here, the one with the Demolish Cannon melters, is going to shoot the second Plague Marine squad. One that I can shoot at. Alright?
Well, these ones.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay, right, so demolish a tank commander shooting at the second Plague Marine squad, because that's the only one I can shoot at, because they're surrounded by flies. So demolisher shells will be D6 plus D6, because I've got to do advanced. So that's a lovely 8 shots. Hit and freeze. I'll reroll 1s. It's strength 10 demolish cannon, you know?
Yeah, toughness 5.
Yeah, that's 2s, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're going to cover the 1s there, mate.
That's right, it's 4 6-up saves.
4 6s.
Yeah. Well, to be fair, you've been rolling 6s.
Not this time.
Well, D6 damage each, so, you know, you could still...
That's 1 dead. No, it's not.
No, it's not. -1 damage.
So your next dice kills 1. You've got more weapons. You'll be alright.
It's my command point.
No!
The next one kills him, and that's another one dead. And that's another one dead. So I've killed 1, 2, 3 with a demolish cannon.
Okay.
And then I have 4 multi-melter shots. I can reroll once. He told himself to, which is a bit silly. These were on 3s. Only 1 wound, but it's minus 4 AP, you won't get a save.
Okay.
D6 damage. 3 so it goes down to 2, so that's another one dead. And I've got a las cannon.
Yes.
Which hits. And wounds. 6 up, it's minus 3.
I didn't make it.
D6. So that's the last one dead. I've killed the squad.
I really wanted him to survive, because he was out of sight, you couldn't actually have shot him, and then you wouldn't be able to shoot them.
Well, I would be able to shoot them, because he's not a unit of at least 3 models.
Oh, of course, yeah.
But anyway, now they're dead.
Yeah.
Now our second tank commander is going to shoot your Plaguecaster in the face.
That's unkind.
With everything he's got.
Oh.
Oh, poo-poo. Yes. I didn't grinding advance though, so I only get D6 shots with the battle cannon, not 2D6.
Yay.
Let's start with the battle cannon. No. Tracer fire, heavy bolters.
Okay.
Freeze rerolling 1s. Falls to wound. So that's 2 at -1. So 4 ups.
Next one.
2 damage, which goes down to 1 damage. So he's got 3 wounds left.
Okay.
Last cannon to the face. I can reroll the 1.
Last cannon's on a 1!
Last cannon's not doing well today.
I like it.
Battle cannon. I'll reroll the number of shots. That's better.
What's going to survive?
Freeze.
Oh my god!
4 twos! I
You
can't.
already CP'd.
I have.
Oh my god, that was abysmal!
Yeah, thanks.
And now I'm going to do his...
Thanks, Andy. It was abysmal.
No, there was once in a life game thing, because I can.
Oh, you want to heal D3 wounds? There he goes, back up to 4
Back up
wounds.
to 4 wounds. Leave me alone.
Nice, okay.
So, effectively...
It's funny how I've made you use that to heal just 1 wound though, isn't
I'd
it?
rather do that and have no dice next to him. Leave him alone! You put me alone!
Goddamn stupid tank. Right,
Your last cannon's underperformed. I
the
love
last cans have been great today, have they? To be
They've
fair.
missed every shot, apart from one, I think.
That Chimera
Kill
can...
a Plague Marine.
Right, this Chimera's going to shoot those Potswalkers.
Can he shoot them?
I'll do that. Right, okay, the Chimera, it wasn't ranged and stuff, so let's shoot the Chimera at your Potswalkers. So, las guns hitting on 4. Let's see if you can make some more 6-up shrugs. 5 to wound. Nope.
I don't need to.
Multi laser. Yay! Yay! You get a 6-up save and a 6-up shrug from there.
Go on.
Just another Poxwalker that's fallen.
Just one Poxwalker.
Just one measly Poxwalker. And the heavy bolter will hit you once and wound you, and it's -1, so it's just 2 6-up shrugs, so it's damage 2. So it kills the Poxwalker. Okay.
It's a little bit gay.
So I'm slowly chipping away at them.
Slowly.
Took out a unit of Marines. Okay, I think that's my shooting done.
Good.
Las guns did nothing. Battle tanks didn't do a great deal apart from kill Poxwalkers. And I only took a couple of wounds off your tank over here, so that's a bit meh.
Yeah.
But okay, let's start with some charges.
Okay.
Scout Sentinel, Plague Bear's Crawler.
Mm-hmm.
Did you want Overwatch?
No. No, I don't.
Oh look, he's made it.
Yeah.
Scout Sentinel, Plague Bear's Crawler.
That's all happening.
Oh look, he's made it. And the Crusaders are going to come around there. Let's have that. Do I charge the Plague Marines as well? Yeah, charge both of them. Plague Marines and the Poxwalkers. Do you want to Overwatch the Plague Marines? Things you can't even see them in the Plague Marines, can you, to Overwatch?
Shoot through the building because I'm touching. Oh, I'm not
No,
touching.
you're not.
No,
And neither am I, am I?
No, you
So you can't even Overwatch anyway. I'm hiding.
You're going to get 2 and a 1.
Am I? I've got a 12. I think they might be in.
Certainly in.
Okay, we're back. The Crusaders have flew around the corner like that. I'm going to put 1 into the Poxwalker and 4 into the Plague Marines.
Okay, you're going with
So
fast.
start on the Poxwalker because that's much more fun.
Okay, hitting on.
They hit on freeze and they can reroll because they charge because they're zealots.
So you 3s rerolling.
Freeze rerolling. They both hit.
Okay.
Strength 4 because power sword. Toughness 4. 1 6-up shrug on the Poxwalker. Don't you dare.
I made the strike.
For God's sake.
He's alive, mate.
You and your Poxwalkers.
I told you, don't just put 1 into the Poxwalker with my save slot. I specifically said I'm going to get the 6.
Yeah, but I need to try and kill all of them. Anyway, but to be fair, I'd rather the Poxwalker survive and I kill all the Plague Marines than the other way around.
Yeah.
So 1, 2. Okay, right. So 4 of them into the Plague Marines, hit on freeze, re-rolling because they're zealots. I am so
lucky.
I am so glad they're zealots.
Wow.
That's a bit better. Winning on 5 though, because we need strength 4.
Okay. That's not bad going. 3.
3 6-ups because it's -3. So I've got a Plague Marine and a half.
Cool.
I would have preferred to get at least 2 Plague Marines and a Poxwalker, but can't have it all.
Yeah.
Right, I'm assuming you're not going to interrupt, so I might as well hit you with both these Sentinels because they're not going to do anything anyway.
Do it.
They both missed. Right. Do you want to hit me back with stuff?
Yeah, I'm actually going to hit you back with the Plague Marines, I think.
With the Plague Marines?
Yep, 2 and 3.
Yeah, because one's on champion. Yeah, cool, okay. 4 hits, that's nice. I'm toughness 2 now, so you're actually winning on 2s and rerolling 1s because they're Plague Knives.
And everything wounds.
So it's 4.
-1.
4 plus Storm Shield saves. Killed 2 of them.
So 2 dead.
That's average, that's fine. I'll get rid of them in a moment. Poxwalker?
Yeah, he gets 2 attacks. I'm not going to do anything with him.
Oh, you never know. When you fit once.
Hit once. 4.
Winning on a 3?
Nope.
No. Okay.
Weapons, so you get rerolls.
I'll hit you with my Chimera over there into your Rhino. I'll hit you once.
Yeah, anyways.
And I failed to wound you, and your Rhino can hit me back. We get 3 6s again. You got 1. And you're wounded.
And I did wound.
Because of contagion.
I like contagion. It's a thing. Yeah,
I'm fine.
You saved it. You're fine.
That tank has 4 attacks?
He's bracketed. I don't know.
Well, let's have a quick look.
4,
Let's have a quick look.
3.
Okay, we did the attacks with Crawler and did
It's
nothing.
4. All the way 12.
4 attacks, hit on 6s, no hits. So that's fine. Okay, so I've tied up that tank. I was hoping to cripple that one instead of just pissed it off, basically. It's 2 wounds. Okay, cool. I lost 2 Crusaders, so I could potentially fail a morale test.
Ooh.
5 plus 2, 7. I think they leash up 7. I will check. And then that'll be the end of the turn. So we'll be back for Death Guard, turn 2, to see what they can do. Okay, here we are, Death Guard, turn 2. You had 3 objectives at the start of your turn, so in this mission that's 8 points. And you had 2 banners, so that's another 2 points. You had 10 points at the start of your turn. Well done, sir.
What I needed to do was move him. He's been moved over here. He moves 5 inches.
But why is he doing that?
Because at the start
That they weren't there in the command phase.
Then... Yeah, he's going there anyway, because next time will be a thing.
Okay, right. Okay, so you had your 10 points for your banners and your primary objectives, and you've also spread the sickness
so
on that one there, and you took a mortal wound, so you got 3 points for that as well. So it's currently 23 to 17. At the end of my turn, I had 3 for engage, 4 for rod, and only just 1 for the Emperor, because that pesky Poxwalker survived, denying me another point, which is a bit annoying.
It's a pain for you, isn't it?
Yes. So it's 23-17. Sounds like some sort of AdMech robot. 23-17.
Yeah.
Right.
So what have I done? I've added back 4 Poxwalkers to this squad, not the other squad, because if I need boys on that squad, I'd rather keep this squad alive for now, because they're the ones that are going to be
holding the objective
over here. And also, that's my nearest one to a lot of your stuff. You know, so anyway, that's what I'm holding on to.
Okay. So you did walked again, you got 4 of them back. Cool. Okay.
I've got a CP back from my Taliban, because he's amazing. Over here, 5 Marines pulled back, spent a 6 on here, as you said. Over there, they said in combat with
the Crusaders. They're having a fight.
The tank has stayed as it is, pretty much, going into the trees. The Rhino has fallen back out of combat and gone back onto the objective. It's annoying. He's going to fall back. He can fall back his movement, can't he?
Yeah, so you can fall about 12 inches. Yeah.
I'm just going to do that then, because.
Okay. All right.
In fact, I'm going to do that.
Oh dear Christ!
I'll try and block up as much as I can, so that if you get out of your infantry, there's less of room for him to go into.
Oh, I see.
So it makes sense.
Okay.
I'm going to try and blow things up.
You're going to try and blow things up. Well, it hasn't worked well so far.
10 infantry in there, so I was going to shoot.
I
was going to shoot him with entry cannons into that and kill that. That's -1 to hit, isn't it?
It is, yeah, because it's beyond the trees, yeah.
But I'll shoot this one. That's not -1 to hit.
You can, sure, yeah.
And then he'll blow up, and then you've got 10 dice, and then any ones die, and that's less chance of you getting over there and taking an objective off me.
Interesting.
So
okay.
it's a method of madness.
What else happened in your movement phase?
Deep strike. I brought in my Terminators here, ready to do some stuff over there against those Bullgrins. Mainly because I just want to get onto that objective and outnumber you, so that I take it off you, so that next turn you're going to lose out on some stuff. some points.
That's the thing. So you got a 9-inch charge over 10 minutes, and your Lord came down with him, so that's another 9-inch charge.
There, I think.
Yes.
I've also brought in Poxwalkers over here. These guys are coming over here because if for any reason I can't get in over there, I've got 1, 2, 3 attempts
at 9-inch charges
plus a CP reroll to get in on one of these objectives and take one off you. Either way, I'll have enough number in 2 of the squad. So as long as I get in one of those, I've got a 3-time chance to get a 9, basically.
Okay.
To stop you scoring your max points.
No, it makes sense to me.
And then killing some stuff as well.
It's make or break for the Death Guard.
Yes, into the psychic phase, I'm going to do Miasma of Pestilence and Precision Mortality on the squad of Terminators.
Okay, what would you like to start with?
Miasma on a 6. It's a 12.
And it's a Perils.
Now, it might be a Perils, but are you within 12 potential fallout?
I don't have no idea.
Because I've remembered it's a thing.
Are you not going to CP reroll that then?
I don't know yet, I probably will. No.
I think I'm just out.
That's a shame, I should
Are you gonna CP reroll that?
Or
are you gonna take the D3 mortal wounds?
yeah, I'll CP it. Oh yeah, no, I don't care. No, I'll take D3.
Okay, so he's back to 3 wounds.
I'm running out of dice. I have to borrow yours, mate.
Are you running out of wound dice?
Yeah, I don't normally use that.
So I keep wounding all your units?
I normally bring so many more, but I was so unorganised today. So he's back up to 3. Back down to 3, sorry.
Okay, what else is he going to do?
And then he's going to do a Precision Mortality on a 7. That goes off on an 11. I wish it was a Smite. Never mind.
Well, so you've miasmed and protested into the Terminators.
I have. They're a bit beefier and a little bit more resistant. I don't think you want to be fighting them, and I don't think I can give you much of a choice, hopefully.
No, I don't want to fight them. I just want to shoot the Mosh Cannons and multi-melters at them, but we'll see how that goes.
No, I'm not going to let you. Right, so it's the end of the psychic phase. This stuff happened, I suppose. Into the shooting phase, and I'm going to be shooting first. This tank over here. I'll pay a CP down for Disgusting Force, over its goal. It's gone somewhere. I had it a minute ago.
Are you sure? Because you can't shoot them all into combat.
Over here. So,
Oh, you're starting with that one first?
No, I'm just saying, I'm doing Disgusting Force on that one, but I'm starting over with this one. So,
okay, right.
Disgusting Force is going to do entry cannons into this one.
Right.
And Warhammer volley gun into that one, because it's
okay.
shots.
Yeah.
Hopefully we kill both of them, and if that works, I can't mortar at that range, can I? So,
no.
If mortar works, mortar will go over on the Manticore.
Okay.
So, on the Basilisk.
On the Basilisk. So if you kill them, then the mortar will shoot the Basilisk.
Yes.
Cool, like it. So what are you going to start with?
Entrepreneur cannons.
Well, you got 1 hit.
And wounds on a 3.
That's 1 dead. Does it blow up?
Please. No. Okay.
So you kill 1.
6 shots.
Yep, you will be hitting on 4s because you're wounded. So you've got 2 hits.
Okay.
Wounding on 3s.
Both go through. Minus 1 AP.
There's -1. 5 up saves. I've got 1 wound.
Yes, he dies.
Does it blow up?
Please don't.
No.
Okay,
Well,
so
the plan.
points to bring it down at least.
And the plan is working because now you can shoot your mortar
I can. D6.
for 3 shots.
I'm going to keep 3 because it's just, if I get 2 wounds, it's 2 wounds.
You got 1 hit.
Probably going to get 2 wounds. Yeah,
And it wounds.
there you go. Minus 2 AP, sir.
So 5 up on the Basilisk. That was almost went over, didn't it? Almost. But you got rid of the Sensibles. Okay.
So it's 2 points to bring it down, and I freed up the tank again.
Yes.
So that's a good thing. So now over here to this tank, Disgusting Force is a thing. Obviously I'm going to do the entry cannons, as said, into this one over here.
The Chimera. Okay.
Yes. And then the
Slugger into it as well?
Slugger's going to go into... Yeah, Slugger might as well go into it. And the mortar will go into the Basilisk. Basilisk first, decent shots. For 5 shots, I'll keep it. And... Oh, dear.
That's right. 3.
3.
You're winning on 3s.
Hitting on 3. Running on 3, sorry. And I got 2 2s.
Typical.
I'm going to CP that. Goes through.
Okay.
It's minus 3 AP. That's what, it's minus 2 AP.
So 5 up saves. I need to make one of these for it to survive. It's got 6 wounds left. I made one of them. It's got 3 wounds left. And then you've got your mortal woundage.
I do. Manticore doesn't take a wound. Little guy takes a wound.
Little guy takes a wound. Let's get another dice. Lost of ordnance, lost a wound. Okay.
That is gutting. Really gutting.
Yes.
Okay, entrepreneur cannons. Both hit.
Nice.
Again, please. Reroll that 1. Yeah,
Nice.
I asked for it again.
I don't get a save,
You asked,
so
you shall receive.
2 lots of D3 plus 3
That
damage.
is a dead.
Yes.
That's 6, 5.
5 plus 6, it's very dead.
It's very dead. It doesn't blow up.
Does it blow up? Definitely lives near it anyway.
No.
And then I've got 10 guys inside.
This plan might just work. No! That's not fair!
That's what you call safely disembarking.
Oh, but you have got an issue.
What's that?
Well, I'll show you in a minute. You've got
Okay.
an issue over here.
Have I?
You have.
Interesting. Well, can I get my guys up my tank?
Yes, of course you can.
Cool, I'll do that.
Yeah. Right.
Okay, I've safely disembarked, and they're in the ruin, because that's cool when they're shooting out the windows. Right, okay.
Okay, so in that squad over here, these guys here that just dropped down, I've got a plasma guy with D6 shots.
Plague Spewer.
Yes.
Or Plasma. Plasma
No.
with D6 shots, that'd be hilarious, wouldn't it?
It would.
You got Plague Spewer, you got a Blight Launcher, and then you got a load of combi bolters.
Yes. So everything's going to go into them.
Is it?
Yes.
That's nice.
Because I want to kill them. See what I'm doing? There's a plan here, Dave. So,
Take cover.
okay. What does that do?
+1 to my saves.
Okay.
So you've now got a 3 up save because you're in a
D6
ruin.
shots from the Blade Spewer for 6 shots.
Well, that's 12-inch range. Is that in range?
I should think so. Probably not at that range, no. Is it 12 inches?
Well, you got 6 shots. Let's just check the range, then and we'll be right back. Right, so you spent a CP on overwhelming generosity to get it up to 18-inch range because you needed it.
I've done it already.
No, I haven't, but we'll do. There we go.
I'll do what you're doing. 1, 4. I like that. It works.
Yeah.
Okay, so he's got six automatic hits. Strength 5, toughness 3, so 3s.
Freeze.
Nothing in contagion range. So
You can roll a 1 because it's a plague weapon.
everything wounds.
So it's
it's
6.
-1 AP.
Okay, well, I took cover, so 3 up save goes now to a 4 up save because they're ruin as well, obviously.
Okay.
So you've killed a guardsman. Look at all those 4s. That's a beautiful thing.
That's horrible. I don't like that. It's okay. It makes up for the 6 I've been running all game. So I killed 1 guy.
One guy. I'll keep track because you're going to be shooting them with more stuff, aren't you?
Yes. So I've got guns, bolt guns, coming bolters. 1, 2. I'll give the other guy first. Blight launcher, 2 shots, 1 hit.
And you can reroll the 1. There's a Lord of Contagion next to you.
Oh yes.
Oh, missed anyway.
So
So that was a wound.
And then it's
-2. It's back up to 5. Made it.
Okay, so now I've got.
So 1, 2, 3. You should have 5 lots of 4 combi bolters.
4, 5, so 20 shots on that.
That's maths, that is.
It is.
Mm.
10, 13, 15, 20 shots.
You can reroll your 1s because you're next to a Lord of Contagion. Freeze to hit.
3 because the time man wasn't there.
Yeah, I mean, you could have spent a CP to give him +1 a hit. But would you do it?
No.
Probably not. Not the way you're burning through CPs this turn.
No, it's been worth it.
You might need some later.
Yeah.
Winning on freeze.
No
I
rerolls.
mean, if you really wanted to, you could have given +1 a hit. You could have made them into plague
Yeah.
weapons and you could have just decimated it. But it's just a squad of guardsmen. Is it really worth it?
6, 9, 11.
11.
11, sir.
Nice, isn't it?
No AP on them, though.
Yeah, I know. Which means because we're around and taking cover, trip safe. On guardsmen, you killed 3 guardsmen. Congratulations.
I'd like to kill 3 guards, and it's 3 guards I haven't got to worry about.
So in total, that whole Terminator unit has killed 4 Imperial Guardsmen.
It was worth it. Because if they weren't there, that'd be 4, but were still there. So,
Oh dear.
4 less to worry about.
Right. Do you know what you're shooting next? Is there any more shooting? If they're puking on objective, they can't shoot. That tank's shot. I think it's probably your shooting done, isn't
It's
it?
almost shooting done, mate. Yeah.
Well, it's not bad. You could have tanked, could have sent us in a few guardsmen.
Yeah, it's got some points. Some important things.
Not as good as my shooting phase, but you know.
Right. My charges. Well, 6 for the royal game. I need them now.
Yes. What charge would you like to start with first?
I'll be starting with the Poxwalkers.
Okay.
No, I'm going to start with Gump.
And he's going where?
Into your bullwins.
Okay, go for it.
Gump. He's a 9.
That's not. That's a snake eyes.
He's just stay there.
Okay.
Terminators need to get in, so go for a 9-inch against the same unit.
No.
7.
Did you want to CP that?
Yes, I do. It's a 9! No, it's a 7-8! No!
It's an 8?
It's an 8!
You saw the 6 and got excited.
Dude. Okay, It's all up to Poxwalkers. Come on, Poxwalkers.
And they're going to the Crusade. Oh no! It's failed charges across the board. I did say it was make or break.
That's ruined the game. I've got no chance of coming back from this.
Well, they're -1 hit and toughness 5 at the moment. Can I kill all of them?
No, it's game over. I needed to deny you points.
And at the same time, I've got to deal with this problem.
Yeah, I mean...
Because whatever I don't deal with in my shooting phase will hit me next turn. Guaranteed. So
it's not enough. I needed to get in on a charge and do some damage. I needed to really...
Any more charges? Did you want your Rhino charging into those Crusaders?
He fell back.
Oh, that's true. Look at you! Check out you remembering things.
Yeah. You've been an all this whole game, so you've been remembering stuff.
Oh, it's the first time you've turned up and you've been telling me things rather than the other way around.
Yeah, no.
Any more charges? Probably
no
not.
more
Is it?
charges I can declare. I can't do another reroll for a charge anywhere. I think I could charge with that into them, and I'm not doing it. There's no point.
We can't get to them either. Your guys are in the way. All right.
So
well, defenders fight first because nothing charged.
Mm.
So my Crusaders are going to chop you up. I'm going to do the same as last time. I'm going to have 1 going into the Poxwalker.
Oh.
Or am I? No, you know what? I'm going to have 2 going to the Poxwalker to make sure he dies. Because I'm not rerolling hits this time. And then just 1 to try and finish off that Plague Marine on a wound.
Makes sense.
Or do I... No, hang on. Because if I kill all 3, then that's my objective.
Yes.
And then I'll have more, so it's worth victory points. 1 into the Poxwalker, 2 into the Plague Marines.
Okay.
Let's try and do what I failed to do last turn. So I'm hitting the Poxwalker on 3s. I hit him once. Should be enough. We're winning on 4s though, actually, aren't we? No, I'm not going to spend CPs on this. I've got to win. 6-up shrug on the Poxwalker. Don't you dare.
No.
Thank God for that.
Dead
Right.
Walker.
He should have died last time.
He should.
Well, what I did is, last time I just chopped his arms off. This time I've actually chopped his head off.
Yes,
Yeah. 2 into the Plague Marines. Okay, that's enough. You've got 3 wounds there. I've hit you 3 times.
Okay, toughness 5.
I've only wounded you once though, but it is a 6-up save.
Oh, it just bounced up that 6.
So that's the wounded Plague Marine dead, but you still got 1 left and you're still obsec. It's still your objective.
Yes.
But okay, your Plague Marine may now hit me back. I believe he has 3 attacks if he's a champion.
Oh, I am so tempted to do CPs here to get extra attack and extra wounds and extra stuff, but I'm not going to.
Well, I'm not obsec, so you don't need to kill
No.
me. You've hit me twice. You'll win on 2s, and you'll be re-rolling 1s. 4 ups. You've killed another Crusader. Okay. I mean, there is still hope for my thing to work. Because at the start of my turn, before my command phase, at the start of my turn, if I get 2 up on my Act of Faith, I can make them fight at the start of my turn, before my command phase.
Okay.
So I could still potentially kill the Plague Marine and nick the objective off of you.
Yeah, makes sense.
So, this is why I like Crusaders. They're just cool, they're fun, they can do shit.
You said a swear.
I did. So that's the end of your turn then, I guess. It was make or...
I am a wee bit upset that none of my charges got in.
Yeah, well, seeing you had 4 goes at trying to roll 9 on 2 dice and failed miserably every time. We got 8 a couple of times.
But that said, I've got now a nice steady grip central board again.
You have.
And both tanks are free to shoot.
You've still got a lot of threat, and this is going to be very difficult to kill.
Gump is your biggest threat. No, Terminators.
No,
Gump
trust me.
Reaper.
Trust me, the Terminators.
You reckon?
Because if he gets in, he's going to kill Bulgarins. If they get in, they're going to kill Bulgarins, and they can keep doing more stuff.
And they've got what? So they've got
They're -1 to hit,
two
toughness
up saves,
5.
4 up invulns with toughness 6.
Toughness 6 now. -1 damage.
-1 to hit. They're going to be a real problem for you.
Yeah.
Well, they are. Language, I fucking hope so. Like, they need to be, because you're going to target them with your tanks and everything. And they're in cover as well.
Yeah, like, you failed your charges, but you've given me a lot of things to deal with. Anyway, right, okay, so that's in the Death Guard turn. I did eventually get another point before the Emperor, because I got a Poxwalker. Yay! So I'm not
I
that.
got 4 points for the bring it down finally, so I don't know.
Yeah, you got some more bring it down points.
Bring it down, so bring it down.
So you kill the Chimera, so that's an extra 2 and the 2 Sentinels, that's 4 there. And my 4, the Emperor, goes up from 1 to 2 points. So I'm on 24, and you're on 21! I'm in the back round 2, so I'm ahead by a point.
You are.
As we go into turn 3 for the Imperial Guard. And here we are, Imperial Guard turn 3. So I'll set up a firing squad. So at the start of my turn, I had 8 victory points again for having 3 objectives. And that's that. I tried to do my act of faith at the start of my turn. I failed, which is really annoying, because if I passed, my 2 crusaders that were here could have fought that plague marine and potentially killed him.
Yeah.
But I got a 1. The only turn I need it to happen on a 2-up, and it doesn't. Brilliant. So I've just fallen back, because the plan is these guardsmen here can charge that rhino, nick the objective, and then you don't score the points for it. And speaking of those guardsmen, some of them ran off because they failed a morale test.
Yeah.
Which is a bit annoying, but okay. Okay, so let's start with this flank. Over here, I've got the guys out the Chimera, and they ran towards the Potswalkers. The Crusaders have come out of the building, ran towards the Potswalkers. The Guardsmen that were further back in the ruin have gone further into the ruin to shoot the Potswalkers. The Chimera's gone forward to shoot the Potswalkers. The Silence have dropped down to shoot the Potswalkers. Plan is kill the Potswalkers.
Yes.
Because otherwise they're going to just run havoc. There's 20 obsec bodies there. There's one of my objectives there, so I don't want that happening. In this corner, some more Silence dropped down, but they're not going to be shooting Potswalkers. They've retrieved some data, which is nice. I wanted to drop them over there, but I couldn't quite fit them in between the tank and the characters. So that's that. So I've come over here. So I've done this quarter now and the 2 home ones. Doing your other home quarter is going to be tricky, because I haven't really got much over that side of the board. But you never know. Miracles can happen. Meanwhile, over here, both my tank commanders have gone full speed. Didn't do grinding advance, because I wanted to shoot the Terminators, and their line of sight blocking was in the way. So they've moved full speed to shoot the Terminators. The artillery has come around the corner to shoot the Terminators. The reason why I moved the artillery, even though they have indirect fire, is because the strategy on the Mantic Core to give it +1 hit if I can see you. So that will cancel out your miasma. So that's why I've
paid for him to be full.
And I've paid a CP on the Basilisk for him to be full bracket. Relentless. So he's fine and lovely. These guardsmen just moved out of the way, and then the Borgrins have moved forwards and formed a shield wall!
Yes,
because they all... I just recently watched that last season. That's brilliant.
Last season was brilliant, wasn't it?
Final season was awesome. Last Kingdom.
With the moment where he's holding someone and then...
Yeah, that was really bad, yeah.
I was like, no!
But no, if you like Vikings and stuff, check out Last Kingdom on Netflix. Yeah, it's really good. Over here, Tank Commander stayed still. I'm just going to continue my firefight with your crawler. I don't think much is going to happen over there.
I do.
Probably. Well, don't know. And these guys ran out, as I mentioned, planning on charging the Rhino, manoeuvring onto that objective.
Yeah.
So that's that. All my orders, I've just reroll hit rolls of 1 across the board with all my tank commanders on themselves. I'm going to start shooting you now, if you don't mind.
No, you carry on, mate.
I'm going to start lighting you up with this lot and see how that goes.
Yes, arms first. I like it. Let's do that.
I'm going to do both squads las guns all at the same time. I'm going to have to count some dice.
So I'm going to do some filming, because Dave is doing lots and lots of many dice.
Lots and lots of many dice.
Many, lots of little dice.
Yeah, so I've got the las guns from this unit and the las guns from the unit. Not all of those in rapid fire range, but all the las guns in the Potswalker. I'll do the flamer from this unit in a second as well. Okay. But it's all shooting the Potswalkers, so I'll just do it all together because it's easier. They're hitting on 4s because they're, guardsmen.
There's a lot of hits though.
No,
some misses, but it's a lot of hits.
That's not bad actually.
Some good shooting.
But the problem is, I need 5s and 6s now because flashlights against Potswalkers.
Yeah. That's a
weird dice, isn't it? Let's try that again. 6 of shrugs.
I made 1.
Well, that's 5 so far.
Not
I'll knock them over, and then you can always rearrange them or whatever in a minute.
Well, I'll just put a dice down so I know how many are there.
Alright.
I want to take them off in a certain way, because you got guys with power swords there. You think I was born yesterday? I ain't falling for your trickery.
As long as we know
your
how many,
nonsense,
you can remove them in a moment.
Mischief.
Right, flamer. 1, brilliant.
You got a shot with your flamer.
It wounds, 6 up shrug.
I made the shrug with the flamer.
So the flamer was worth doing. Right, I've got 4 hot shot las guns from the side. So I hit on 3s. And I win on 5s. So that's another 6 up shrug.
I didn't make it. So 6. I've lost 6. Okay.
So that's on a 40 so far.
Hey?
I thought I'd kill more by now, wouldn't
I didn't.
Multi-laser
the whole time.
from the Chimera. Let's win on 3s. So that's 2 6 up shrugs.
Cool, it's number 2. It's up to 8. You killed 8. Let's get going. Keep going.
Heavy bolter.
Oh, wow.
Oh
dear.
There's 3 lots of 2 shrubs, so just 3 if they're 6s roll again.
No, it's 3 more. Okay, that's 11 gone.
Okay, that's more like it.
Yeah, that's concerning me.
The Chimera's woken up and done something. Okay.
Yeah, you're running hot there, mate, I must say.
Right, well, that's the small arms from there, so let's pause and sort that out. Okay, the Poxwalkers look like that. Aren't they disgusting?
You certainly did a number on them with your hot dice. Hopefully you used up all your good dice there.
No, I don't think so. Right, tank command. Demolish your tank commander. Everything into your Terminators.
You're going to shoot the barrel once.
Can you shoot the demolish cannon? Yes, yeah. It's just D6 shots, not 2D6 shots.
Okay.
But let's start with that.
You're doing Cadia on him.
On him?
You've got Cadia.
Do I want to do it on him? Because I was thinking about doing it on the Manticore, you see.
Makes sense, because he's got -1 to hit, doesn't accept him. That would be a better option. Yeah.
But will it? Because D6 damage free. Right, okay, done some thinking, done some rejigging of orders and stuff. So, tank commander's order in this tank to roll hit rolls 1. He's turning the Manticore to roll hit rolls 1 because I'm going to do Vengeance for Cadia on that tank commander. So it's pointless. It's pointless him ordering himself.
So me opening my mouth is basically probably just doing my own men.
Well, I hadn't really probably thought about it anyway. But anyway, I thought about it now, so that's what I'm going to do.
Okay.
But I've only got 1 Demolish Cannon shell. So, let's do that. So
Okay.
D6 shots. For 4. Okay, I'll keep that. So he's hitting on 4s now because of my asthma.
Yep.
But rerolling because of Insucadia.
Okay.
And your toughness is 6. So instead of being 2s to wound, it's now 3s to wound.
Yeah.
But I didn't need a reroll. So that's 3, and that will be invulnerable saves because of the -3 AP. So 2 have gone through.
What's the damage on that?
D6.
Oh god, I'm going to have to CP one now. Brutal.
No. Okay, so first D6. 3, which goes down to 2.
So next one, kill 1.
I need this to be as efficient as possible.
Ooh,
Command
CP.
point. Kill the Terminator. And then 1's on a wound.
So it would make probably no difference at all, really.
Well, you never know.
So
if I didn't CP it, I would have just killed 1 Terminator rather than killing 1 and putting 1 to a wound. Anyway, right, 4 multi-melter shots. And the last cannon, I'll do them all at the same time because
I'm taking the one away and put up.
Yeah. 4 multi-melter shots and the last cannon, I'll do them at the same time because they're all going to be hitting on 4s rerolling, all going to be winning on 3s rerolling, all going to be invulnerable saves and D6 damage. So, let's do them all together.
It was down to a wound on one, wasn't it?
Yeah. So I've hit you 3 times with melters or las cannons. I've wounded you 3 times with melters or las cannons. 3 4+ invulnerable saves. Fell just to 1, and that's the guy on a wound dead.
Yeah.
So a whole tank commander shot you and kill 2 Terminators.
Well, that was and Vengeance. That's Cadia done, luckily. So.
Well, yeah, I mean KD got done ages ago. I hadn't sorted that out.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Now, what do I shoot next? That's the problem. I think what I'm going to do next is I'm going to shoot. Damage reduction is so annoying. I'm going to shoot my other tank commander next because I've got another D6 weapon. So let's shoot a lance cannon first because none of them are wounded.
Okay.
He's hitting on 4s.
Yep.
You're rolling once because you have a tank commander told him to. He's missed.
Missed.
Brilliant. Heavy bolter. 4s. Rerolling Zivon. And then 5s. Because your stuff is 6.
We go 3 6s.
I've got 1 at -1. But if you could be a 2 up if you take on the guy in cover. And D6 shots on the battle cannon. 5 shots.
Wow.
3s to wound. 2 at -2. So 3 ups if you take out the guys in cover.
Yep.
Cool. Okay. Right. Do I continue shooting at them? Here's the question.
Wait, you have a break. Put your other tank into him quickly. And come back to them after anything.
Yeah, I mean, he's only got 1 target, so let's just do that. Because I don't want to kill the rhino. And I could technically shoot something into that plague marine if I can see him. Can the tank see the plague marine? No, the rider's in the way.
Yeah.
Right, okay, so that tank's going to shoot everything to your plague rest crawler, because that's only got one target.
Yep. -1 to hit.
So, heavy bolters. 4s rolling 1s.
No, you get that.
So if you 3 times of heavy bolters, you'll redraw 5s. 2 up, -1 on your tank. Cool. 2 damage each goes down to 1 damage each, so just 2 wounds. So he's gone from 10 to 8.
She never lost those 2 wounds.
Las Cannon will probably miss again. Oh no.
I'll get one.
He's wounded as well.
Yes.
But you do get an invulnerable save.
I know, mate.
And you've already CP re-rolled.
That's a
2, which goes down to
one.
1.
You CP reroll.
And I'll CP re-roll it.
Everything averages out. It really does.
It does. Battle Cannon, D6. I'll re-roll that. And then the second battle cannon shot. Let's try a different dice and re-roll that. Right, 6.
That's gutting. So for a lot less.
4s, re-rolling 1s. Wow. Well, yeah, this is a thing. 4s to wound. 1 at -2. It's an invulnerable save. Drop dice do not count.
Nope.
D3. 3, which becomes 2. Perfect. So he's capped. Okay, that's something positive this turn at least.
Those original 2 wounds, so but then he should.
Well, the las cannon should have done more than 1 damage. I've had 3 shots with that las cannon. It's done.
Flopped every time.
It's done 1 wound for the entire game.
Good las cannon.
Right. Okay.
Back to the Terminators.
Back to the artillery.
What do you want to do with those?
Well, I want to kill them, obviously.
Well, you're not going to. You can try.
Well, I am going to.
Okay.
How many CP have I got there? 1!
You've got 1 CP, I have 3.
Right, well, I'm spending it on... let's just do the Basilisk first. Let's put everything from the Basilisk into the Terminators.
Okay.
Well, let's start with the Heavy Bolter. A bit of Tracer Fire.
Yep.
Alright. So you're going to hit on 5s, because I'm like, Well, yeah, so do I shoot everything because I hit on 5s, you're saying? And the Heavy Bolter's got nothing else better to shoot at anyway.
Yeah, that's all.
Earthshaker Cannon, though, however, will start shooting at something else. Okay. No, I've just got to do it. They need to die. Everything into the Terminators. Heavy Bolter. Hits you twice.
There you go.
You're on 5 because you're toughness 6 at the moment. 1 at -1, but 2 up because you're in cover. Right, Earthshaker Cannon. Reroll that. 5 shots. Hitting on 5 because of my asthma. Hit you once. Yes. It's wounded. It's -3, so that will be an invulnerable save. And you failed, so that's 3 damage goes down to 2 damage. 1 of them's on a wound. Okay. So, one's wounded. Interesting. Right, there's a guy on a wound. That guardsman squad's going to shoot in. They've got a flamer, which will hit you once and not wound. Also got a las gun and a las pistol. That's weird.
My phone just went off because you were talking. I don't know what you said to it, but it went off.
Right, well, I've got flashlights into your Terminators. I've hit you once.
You have?
What toughness are you now?
6.
6 to wound. Come on. Ah, that would have been glorious.
It would have been fantastic.
The Borgans are going to throw a frag bomb
Yes.
for 6 shots.
Good idea.
It's only a frag bomb. They're pretty crap.
Yeah.
I hit on 4s, but it'll be 5s because of that was brilliant.
No.
Right.
Oh, wow.
Right, my last CP. Direct onslaught from on the Manticore gets +1 hit.
Okay.
So it's back to hitting on 4s.
Okay.
It's rerolling 1s to hit because they'll take command told it to. Into your Terminators. 2 6 shots. I'm not going to reroll either of those. 6. So 9. I'm hitting on 4s. Rerolling 1s. Only 3 hits.
That's 6.
Yeah. 1 wound at -2.
3 up and you're coming in.
Yeah.
Makes a save.
Yeah. See?
That actually kind of went better than I thought it was going to go. Okay.
How many did I kill? 2? 3?
Killed 2 and you wounded 1.
Got 1 down to a wound. Well, hopefully that one on a wound will be dead in a minute, but still. Okay, alright, we'll be back for the charge phase.
Is that it?
For shooting, yeah.
Oh, well, that went okay, didn't it? I was kind of expecting to lose half my... Well, I mean, I did lose a lot.
Wait.
Not as much as my first term, and killed off most of my
Well,
staff, you know.
Block and terminate, isn't it?
Yeah, Terminators were a bit of a beast there.
Charges! Crusaders into the Poxwalkers, they need a 5. That's a 9.
Measure 9 when you first go, and I roll 4 attempts and can't get 1 9. Unbelievable. What
Well,
can you do is reckless hate.
The Emperor protects. The
Yeah,
guardsmen,
does something, that's what he definitely does.
the guardsmen will go into the Poxwalkers. They need a 2. Oh look, they made it. It's a 10.
10.
See what I'm doing? I'm just rubbing it into you
Yeah.
on how to do long charges.
How charges work, yeah.
Yeah. The guardsmen over there are going to charge that rhino. That they need anything. I mean, they're in. Oh, that's another 10. Let's say this is how you do. This is how you do deep strike charges, even when you're not deep striking it, Andy. So they're going to go around like this. You think, what are they? There's a tank there. There's also Terminators over there. They're going to go this way. They're going to go like that. My objective now. Ha! Right. I'm going to move these guys in, and then I'm going to chop up some Poxwalkers.
Okay.
Okay, I'm starting surprise over here because you could interrupt and murder me. So I'm going to start chopping your Poxwalkers up.
Yeah.
Crusaders, 10 attacks, rerolling hits because they charged.
Yeah.
Hit on freeze. We rerolls. Ta-da. We're doing 4s though. Oh dear. Oh
God.
wow.
Wow.
Okay.
Nothing happened.
That was a thing.
I'm going to kill them, Dave. I'm going to kill them. Is that your Crusaders?
That's the Crusaders done.
Oh dear. Well, I'm going to fight next with my Poxwalkers.
You want to spend 2 CP, do you, and interrupt?
Well, it makes sense because I can go and kill them first, then bring them back to the unit, and then next turn.
Yeah,
You know,
it makes
I'll
sense.
have lots of them to kill you.
I just can't believe I didn't kill anything.
No.
I thought I'd kill at least 5 or 6, but
Yeah, I'm going to spend
Okay.
2 CP. Well, I'm going to just roll my dice. I've got 2. I'll have to move these around a bit. Hang on. I can move them, can't I? 3 inches.
you can move them up to 3 inches towards the closest model each. We'll be back. Okay, so you've interrupted.
Actually, I'm
And
not going to spend that CP on mortal wounds. I don't care. I don't need it.
what are you doing?
I'd rather keep the CP.
Okay, so you're not doing mutant strain. Okay, right.
Because that toughness goes down because of my thing anyway. So yeah, I can get some back. Yeah. So 8 into the guardsman.
8 into the guardsman, 1 into the Crusaders because he has to go that way. But you've interrupted. You spent 2 CP and you're going to hit me. So okay. So they're hitting on 4s.
It's fine.
Just where you didn't do mutant strain. Look at all those 1s.
Yeah.
I think you would have killed more of yourself than me, look. So your strength's 3 and not toughness 2, so freeze. Look, you've done more wounds to me, look, than I did with you with power swords.
Yeah.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? You've killed 3 guardsmen.
3 guardsmen. That's good. 3 off of you, and then I get 3 back.
That's right, you do.
I do.
Yeah.
Yes. I guess I'm gonna maybe. Well, do that, I suppose, which is a shame. Can't do it that way.
Yeah, I mean you can't fight. You can't fight with those because they come back at the end of the phase.
Yeah, no.
But you had one guy going to the Crusaders.
Yep. 2 attacks. That.
If he kills 2 Crusaders, that'll just be insult to injury,
Maybe
won't
1.
it?
I'm lucky.
No, he's fine.
No.
Thank God for that. Right. And then I've got my guardsmen who can now punch your Poxwalkers. So I've got 4, 7.
There's less of them to kill me, you see now.
One's a sergeant with a chainsaw. Right. Well, that's just it. I should have killed half your unit and then punched the other half with these
I
guys.
did say to you, you're not going to kill these Poxwalkers.
Well,
That happened. That's
the reason why I'm not killing them is because my dice have decided not to work anymore.
I like it. I like that. That makes you feel good.
1 6-up shrug.
Like that. Ah, if I'd just done it one time.
Oh dear. Right. But, okay, I've stopped you from getting to the objective. So,
Absolutely.
there should be less Poxwalkers, but they've done their job. I'm going to punch your rhino.
Okay.
How many guys have I got there? 3?
3 guys.
And one's a sergeant with a chainsaw. Cool. Let's hit a rhino. 6s. So you should have 3. Nope.
No. Okay.
Is there anything else in combat over there?
No.
Just your rhino and me, isn't it? Okay.
Rhino.
Hit me with your rhino.
3 attacks. No.
No. Cool. So that's the fight phase done. At the end of my turn, I will get 3 more points for engaging on fronts.
Yes.
I'm over here. I'm over there.
Yep.
I'll retrieve data. I get 4 more points. Annoyingly, I haven't got any points for the Emperor yet.
No.
Because they should have died. Or at least more died than they did. And maybe I should have just shot that plague marine with something to kill him. But never mind. Okay, fine. I've crippled a tank, killed a couple of Terminators, and you've only got 1 CP left, so that's a thing. But I've none, so, you know. But alright, well, we'll work out some points. We'll be back for Death Guard turn 3. Okay, here we are, Death Guard turn 3 at the end of the command and movement phase. You just had 2 objectives, so that's just 4 points, because I managed to nick one over there, and got some overrun points for that into my turn, along with engage and rodding and things.
So give me the points now, I'm nice. I got 2 points for banners though.
You did get 2 points for banners as well, you used to eat banners there.
Yeah.
So it's currently 41 to 27, so I'm 14 in the lead.
You
But there is going to be a world of pain coming my way very quickly.
I hope so. I have moved my tanks into the central part of the board here, so I can get a line of sight onto the Manticore there, a line of sight onto the Manticore here, so both tanks are in line of sight. I've brought my troops, Terminators forward. They can now see everything on the objective. So over here on the right hand side, I can shoot off the sort of guys. What do you call them? Not Scions. The
Crusaders.
Guys. Crusaders. That's it. And then I can shoot your other 3 guys there as well.
Okay.
If not, doesn't matter. I've still got. I'm touching the building, so I can shoot out with the heavy slugger and kill with the heavy slugger if needs be.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Poxwalkers have moved forward this side over here to make a charge into the building over there and take that objective. These guys have Terminators have pulled forward to take that objective. These guys have moved forward onto this objective, leaving both my characters at the back, but both of them within 3 inches of the vehicles, so they're safe. These guys have stayed in combat, ready to go and carry on. Chaos Rhino over there has moved out at combat and ready to watch the shenanigans happen. He's not on the top floor, he's on the bottom floor, but he's too tall, he's too cool. And he's too cool for cool.
So he's busted just inside of that wall.
I don't know what he's going to do.
He's thinking of charging either this way or that way.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know what he's going to do. I've got to wait to see what happens to him.
But
So
he's got options.
I'm going to do Master of Pestilence on them. Did a 6.
On the Terminators, okay.
Get a 5. Now, I do need to get this off of them.
Okay, well, you know what you got to do then, don't you?
I do.
Come on, point reroll.
Come minus 1 to hit. I'll do. Yeah, I do. Need a 6. I get a 6.
Cool.
So.
Do I get a command point?
No.
Damn it!
I get a 7 for this one. It's the obvious one. I get it. It's Brutal Vitality.
Okay,
Making them a little bit bigger, a little bit tougher, which is good. I need them to be that. Out of the Psychic phase, I didn't mention anything because I forgot because I was rushing. I forgot to do Teleman's ability to make someone hit on 2s. So these guys will be hitting on 3s if I want to hit anything.
Told those Plague Marines +1 hit. Cool. Yeah. Okay.
No, he didn't. He forgot to.
What do you mean you forgot to?
I forgot to in the command phase. I didn't do it in the command phase. I've got to do it in the command phase. I've got to pick a unit.
Yeah, well, he was next to them, wasn't he?
He was, but I didn't declare it.
Just do it anyway. It's fine.
Sure?
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay,
I mean, they've only got bolt guns. I don't care.
Well, I've got
Blight launcher, which will miss anyway. Right.
Oh, yes, true. Okay. All right. Let's go into the shooting phase. I'm going to declare everything from the shooting phase from the Terminators. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm going to do the Plague Spewer into the 3 guys.
Guardsmen,
and everything else. Bolt gun's going to go into. And if they can see them.
Well, I think the only Terminator that can see them is the guy with the flare when he hasn't got a gun.
No, that's it, they can't. Alright, so everything from there is going to go to the Guardsman just because I can. So D6 shots.
Okay.
3 shots with the thing, what you call it. They all hit, they all wound. That's -1.
They're dead.
All 3 died. Cool. I'd like to say the Guardsmen were hurt in the making of this film, but I would be lying.
I think many Guardsmen were hurt in making this film.
Yeah. This tank on the right hand side, it's going to put the slugger into the 2
Crusaders. I told you that just a second ago.
Yeah, 2 Crusaders. It's going to put the entry cannons into the Manticore, and I'm going to do the mortar into the Basilisk.
Okay, Basilisk's got 3 wounds left.
Yeah, I know. I'm not doing the CP for it. I need to keep the CP for a reroll.
Okay, so what are you starting with?
I'm going to do the entry cannons first.
Okay, that's into the Manticore.
Into the Manticore.
Well, you've missed both times.
That's fine.
Congratulations.
No problem. Slugger. I'll get rapid fire from there. So,
Slugger's just 4 shots, isn't it?
4, isn't it?
Yeah. You hit them 4s because you're poorly.
Oh, yeah.
Managed to get a wound though.
This one.
4 up. You kill one. That's not very nice.
From the objective.
Yeah, just kill one. It makes no difference.
And then mortar, D6 shots, 2 shots, hit on 4s.
1 hit. This is Basilisk, isn't it?
Yep.
5 up.
No, 2 wounds.
So it's got a wound left.
Okay, so Next up, I'm going to do this tank over here. The Rifle Bodygun is going to go into this squad over here.
That's not very nice.
No, it's not. And then the military cannons are going to go into the
Manticore.
Manticore, and yeah, the same, basically same stuff. The cannon will go. The mortar will go into
the basilisk again.
Yes.
Okay, what are you going to start with?
Mortar first. 2 shots.
Hit on 4s. Moving on. Not that.
Not that. CP reroll. Goes through. -2 AP.
Basilisk is dead.
He is dead.
Does it explode? Yes, it does.
Good.
Okay, so then D3 on the Manticore. 2. What else is near him? Master of Ordnance. He's got a wound left. Tank commander of battle cannon takes 2. Tank commander of demolition cannon takes 1.
And then probably the squad of guys.
Probably.
Yeah.
D3 on them for 3. And do I get a CP? Because you spent a CP reroll. I do. Hooray, right. Lots of dice rolling there. Let's sort that out and we'll be back. Right, we're back. Volley gun. Shooting to the scions. Hit on 5s because of stuff. Right, entry cannons into the Manticore. Hit on 4s.
1 goes through.
Mm-hmm.
Rerolling.
Plague weapon.
Goes through.
Yep, go straight through. D3 plus 3.
5.
5 more wounds on the Manticore. Okay.
Okay.
So it's got 3 left.
Okay, I'm going to bracket him. You've got CPs, you've got 2, but it's going to start making you think about what you're going to do with these CPs.
Yes.
Okay. So next up, I'm going to do.
Do.
The Plague Marine over here has got a bolt gun.
He has.
Got 2 shots into the guy Crusader.
Okay. Oh, you remember their name now,
Both
don't you?
hit, yeah. And both wounded.
Nice. 3 up saves. He's
Oh,
dead.
he's dead. I take it back. Finally, I take it back.
Yeah.
I want to try Manticore. I made a boo-boo.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's a shame.
You know what I've done, don't you?
Yeah, probably. Hang on, what, shoot him. Plague Marines?
Oh dear. Oh dear, I made a big boo-boo. You know what I've done, don't you?
Yeah, you fell about the rhino too far.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a shame.
That's alright. I can rectify this. It's okay. Oh dear. Duffman is here to stay.
Duffman, yeah!
Duffman!
God, I've seen that for ages, right?
Great. Okay, so your next up shooting is pretty done unless I shoot anything else. I don't really going to shoot anything else, I don't think.
You've got your Plague Marines.
Yeah, I'm not going to bother. There's nothing to
Well, they hit on 2s, you might as well shoot them with something. There's Bullgrins you can shoot them at.
No,
Got a Blight Launcher.
I don't need to. I can do enough damage with those, I reckon.
You got Bullgrins you can shoot into Guardsmen.
No, I'll keep them. 'Cause I need to keep the charges open, you see. So I'll just keep them there. They're just doing their thing. They're fine.
You sure you don't want to shoot the Blight Launcher into a Bullgrin?
Nope.
At most,
Okay,
at most, it's going to shoot 1 Bullgrin.
Right one, Trent and Bullgrin. Hang on.
2s.
That.
Yeah, it's from 6, isn't it? Yeah. -2, so 4 up. No, fine.
I kind of thought that would happen. Okay, so charge phase. I'm going to do Terminators into Bullgrins.
Okay, go for it.
Get
Oh, 10 look. See,
They're in.
if only you got that last 10. Okay, so now Lord of Contagion
He's going to go in there as well.
into the Bullgrins.
Yeah,
7.
just as well because
Cool,
I don't
he's
have
in.
CPs, so I'm moving in a second. Pogswalkers are going to go into the squad of guys in there.
Yeah, that's a fairly long charge.
It's a
7?
Might be okay.
Let's have a look. Okay, here we are after the charge phase, we're at the fight phase. You're starting off with Gump, the Lord of Contagion, with his Reaper of Glorious Entropy, because it's 3 damage and the Bullgrins have 3 wounds. So it makes sense. He has 5 attacks.
And they're toughness 5, toughness 4 because of
Contagion. So you're winning on 2s. But you're going to be hitting on 2s, winning on 2s.
9 ones.
So
Everything
you
hits.
hit every time. You're going to
6 is a modified
wound rolls of
wound
6.
6s do.
So you're winning on 2s, rerolling
That's
1s. So
2
2 mortal wounds in addition. On top of that, I have 5 saves.
At -3.
5 up saves.
Me too.
He's killed 3 of them and done 2 mortal wounds.
I mean, that was pretty dirty.
So he's killed 3 and got. He's killed 3 and got 1 down to a
Well, taking
wing.
the objective. So
Well,
that's
yeah, I
good.
mean, you've done
that's
that.
a good thing.
Killed 3, got 1 down to a wound.
Okay.
Would you like him to consolidate somewhere?
He's going to consolidate to the nearest enemy unit.
Okay, up to 3 inches.
Luckily, is now him.
Is it? Let's have a measure. Okay, Lord of Contention consolidated closer to those guardsmen, but not in engagement range because you want to head towards my tanks. You got 12 attacks with your axes now, hitting on freeze. And
Is he
are
he's
you
still
still?
in 6? Yeah, he's still in 6. You have to
Yeah, he is. Yeah. Reroll the one. Well, there's another one there, isn't there? Okay, well that helps slightly. Got a couple of 2s. So toughness 4, axe strength 6, so freeze to wound. Reroll the 1s. So get rid of those 2s. And that's 6. 7.
Minus 2?
4 up saves.
Oh, minus 1. Minus 1.
Minus 2 axes.
Oh, minus 2. I should know that.
So I've lost 4 wounds.
So,
Which is perfect. So it was a Garner wound. And that's another guy dead as well.
do you want to pick all 3 up? Because I've got sword and flail to do.
Well, I will pick all 3 up, but when you've actually killed all 3.
Okay. I'll do the sword, 4 attacks. Everything hits.
Yep.
You want the 1's plague weapon.
Oh, just about, isn't it? So 2. Yeah,
minus
strength 5. So, yeah.
3 on the sword.
So 5s. So I lose a wound.
Yep. Then flail. 2, 4, 6.
Can we roll the 1? Lord's still near. And then you're moving on. That's 4. So you're moving on freeze. 3. This is minus
2.
Is it? No, he's dead. So if I've saved all those, you wouldn't be killing the unit, though. See?
That's true. Okay, well, they're going to consolidate.
I forgot the fact you actually strength 5 as well, aren't you? Because you got Patrician Vitality.
Yeah.
But they're dead anyway. It mattered not.
It did matter.
So you killed the Borgrin, which was half expected. I mean, the Lord killed half the unit by himself, so it's just as well he went in as well, really, isn't it? What are you doing?
Well, I was going to put one in today and take it on cover, but he'd be my champion, and I don't want to take rooms on my
Oh, I
champion.
see.
So, that's the best I can do is get that to
Okay. Right, so defenders fight first now again. Cool. Right, I've got some Crusaders with power swords who want vengeance.
Yeah, I mean, they missed an awful lot of shots last time.
Because they were terrible last time.
They were dreadful.
They'll hit you on freeze. I can't re-roll this time.
That's good. Equally, not great.
Well, I hit you pretty much every time last time.
That attack a poxwalk with a sword. And it is the perfect way of doing
It
it.
was wounding, that was the problem last time. That's better. 3 6 shrugs.
Maybe
2 dead poxwalkers. I'll take those 2 D. Right, you can pick a unit now.
I will pick.
The poxwalkers.
Yeah, the poxwalkers. I'm going to do it into the guard over there.
Well, one of them has to hit the Crusaders.
Yeah, then it's
And then you've got 7 into the Guardsmen. No, 8 into the Guardsmen.
Yeah. 3, 6, 7, 8. 4, 4, 8. So it's into the guard.
4s. And then 3s.
Nice.
So it's 7.
4, 7. No AP.
So it's 5. So you have 5 more Poxwalkers come back.
I love poxwalkers.
Oh no, they're really good, aren't
They
they?
are amazing.
There you go. These my Crusaders actually did their job last time. This Poxwalker unit would be dead by now.
I can't go onto it. It's a shame.
No. Well, I've got 2 Guardsmen who can hit you though.
Oh, I've got a god, another one there.
Oh yeah.
Do his thing. Oh, 2
Oh,
hits.
nice.
Oh, 2 wounds.
Cheeky.
Oh, I killed one.
I'll just knock him over because he might get back up again in a
Oh,
second.
he might. Oh,
2 guys. One's a sergeant with a chainsaw. Right. Hit you twice. Wound you once. 6 up shrug.
I made
Oh,
it.
for God's sake. Right. So that's the end of the turn. So you get 2 points for overrun.
Yes.
For getting over there.
2 points for bring it down.
2 points for bringing up killing the basilisk. And you got your 2 for banners earlier. So we'll work that out. And we'll be back for turn 4. Nearing the end game. Okay, turn 4 for the Imperial Guard. I only got 4 points on the primary. because I only had 2 objectives because the other one got stolen from me from these Blight Lord Terminators.
It was me.
Blimey.
I got a CP back in your command phase.
And you told me actually did something this time, so, which is nice. And I got a CP and I spent it on Relentless on my Manticore, so he's on full profile for this turn essentially. And I got my Act of Faith off. So at the start of my turn, I fought your Poxwalkers and killed a couple. And then in the movement phase, they ran off. Because I want to shoot them again, because that worked better than combating them. The Silence have moved closer to get rapid fire range. The guardsmen there are staying in that building. Rapid fire range. Chimera's move blocking, shooting. I think here is trying to shoot those Poxwalkers. The guardsman squad here is on both those objectives. They're OBSEC. They're on both those objectives are now mine. And my tanks have made like a banana and split. One's gone that way. 2 have gone this way a little bit. I need to kill Gump. I don't think I'm going to kill them. 6 Terminators with -1 hit and toughness 6. It's not going to work. It's not going to work.
They're going to be hard to kill.
If I kill him, he's the biggest threat. He's closer to me. They're there. So
kill the thing that's
deal with that, then deal with that next turn. This battle tank is staying there. Its job is shoot and kill that Plague Marine.
That is all he can do.
Pretty much, and that's all I want him to do. Well, I can maybe shoot some Terminator. Might shoot a cheeky las cannon at your Terminators. But other than that, he's going to shoot the Plague Marine. All the orders, just reroll ones to hit all tank commanders. That's nice and simple. So yeah, let's start with the tank. I'm over there. I'm going to shoot a las cannon at your Terminators. Actually, one's got a wound. Actually, let's not start with him. Let's start with the guardsman squad shooting your Terminators. So if they get rid of that 1 wound, that'd be brilliant.
Okay, minus 1 to hit.
Oh, they'll miss anyway. It's all right. How many have we got there? 4, 7. Okay. 7 guys. One's a pistol, which means I've got 6 rapid fire and las guns. Hitting on fast. Oh yeah. I've hit some Terminators. Look at that. That one was a hit. I just moved it. So 2. Winning on 6s or something? Nope. Right. Not as though you were scared, were you?
No, I was not worried.
Right.
not what I've got to say.
Master of Ordnance has got a pistol shooting him.
Okay.
He's missed. Right, okay. What do I do to get rid of that 1 wound?
You've got a tank over there.
Yeah, no, that's got another job. Okay. Let's just do it like this.
Do the more.
Vengeance Acadia on the Manticore.
Coward.
Final Rocket and the Heavy Flamer. Gump.
Alright.
I'm going to start with the Heavy Flamer because that's always fun.
Yep.
Let's burn the sucker. I'll reroll that because I can't charm. 1 shot, brilliant.
I would get the 2, mate, really.
Well, yeah. 4th wound. Didn't wound. Okay, well, the flame was useless. Your rocket. I'll reroll that. This is brilliant. It's going really, really well. Vengeance Acadia. That's better. Winning on 2s. Vengeance Acadia. It's 4 -2, so 4 invulnerable saves.
I missed 1.
Well, 3 damage, which goes down to 2 damage, and then he's got 5 up shrugs.
I'm just thinking about...
Which is an RCP.
No, that's fine. Okay, so 5 shrugs.
2 5 up shrugs. That was a glorious use of Vengeance Acadia.
Oh, God.
Thing is, though, if I had like 8 or 9 shots, that could have been really painful.
I would have given him Hulking Pursuit, but I can see what you gave him, Voting the Resilient. That's why I gave him Voting the Resilient.
Well, yeah, but Hulk and Physique, I would have been winning on 4s, not 2s.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
But then you still got most of them through anyway.
Well, yeah, but still. Okay, well, the Manticore was useless. Right.
Yeah.
I
like that. Put something else into him. This can't kill the Terminators, I might as well try and kill him.
Oh, yeah. Because that tank commander can't see him because that little ruin's in the way. So, okay, well, that tank commander might as well shoot the last cannon at the Terminators. I know there's 1 on a wound, but screw it. I'll do,
I'll just be killing him.
Yeah, but if I put everything into him, it's going to be so much overkill, it's ridiculous.
Yes, but it's 4 points. It's 4 points. It will help you win the game. That's more important. Kill that 1 guy that will not seem to die today. Kill him. Be done with him.
Last cannon Terminator, everything else in Plague Marine. I'm not going to waste the last cannon on a Plague Marine.
Okay.
Alright, last cannon to the Terminators. Misses because you -1 hit.
-1.
Right. Heavy bolters into Plague Marine.
Okay.
Rerolling once. Winning on 4s. Strength 4, toughness 5, toughness 5. 2 up -1. He's got a wound left.
Okay.
He's -1 damage. Battle cannon, d6 shots. I'll re-roll that. And the second battle cannon. Okay.
I'll just keep it, mate. Don't keep helming yourself, right?
Winning on 3s. 3 -2 on the Plague Marine. Do you dare roll 3 5-ups? He's dead. Right.
Go for it.
He's very dead. He's dead. Right. Okay. So that's a point for the Emperor, and that's denying you an objective. So that's nice. So, okay. Let's demolish a tank commander, and let's just put everything into that Lord of Contagion.
Okay.
I mean, if I had a decent number of shots in the Manicore, he might already be a crater, but he's not, so I'm going to have to turn him into a crater.
Yeah.
Let's start with the 4 Mighty Melters, because that's always fun. They've all hit.
They've all hit.
Wins on 3s.
They've
That is
all wounded.
4 invulnerable saves.
4 ups.
Yes.
I failed one.
From that range, it's d6 plus 2 damage.
CP one.
You're going to spend your CP.
I failed it.
So that's your last CP gone. So we're both out of CPs. So it's d6.
Do you get a CP back? Because in this battle, I spent a CP.
Yeah, but I want to do damage first,
Okay.
if that's alright with you.
Yeah, you do damage first.
So d6 plus 2.
You're going to get a 2. To 4.
So it's 6. d6 plus 2.
Okay,
Melter
sorry.
range, so that's 5 damage.
That's 5.
5 shrugs.
5 ups.
So he's lost 4 wounds.
He's lost 4.
Does he start on 5 or 6?
I think it's 6. I'll double check. Might be 5.
While you do that, I'll see if I get CP. I don't.
6 wounds. He's got 2 left.
So he's got 2 left. Okay. Last cannon to the face. I can reroll the 1. He told himself to.
And 2 1. Your last cannons are so bad.
Yeah, they have been today. Right, demolish cannon, d6 shots. D6 shots.
Is this the other tank?
No, the same tank, there's demolish cannon now. All I've fired is melters so far.
Got enough attacks on it?
No, I've got 5.
Okay.
3's to hit. Trip 10, 2's to wound. 3 invulnerable saves. Was that 2 fails?
Yep.
That's 5 and 4. 9 shrugs. Yeah, he's dead. Turn him into a crater.
He's gone! You put all that into it, I don't really care. You took so much for pasting it.
Thing is, if I put all that into your Terminators, I might have killed maybe 2 or 3 of them. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah, and they'd still they'd still rip through the guardsmen easily enough because they're guardsmen. Right, this tank commander, everything into those potswalkers. They need to die. There's a big blob of them, so I imagine that's 12 shots to the battle cannon.
There's 12 of them, so yeah.
Yeah. Blast is nice, isn't it? Can you move your dice out of the way?
No. Mate.
3's rerolling 1s. It's a weirdly cocked dice. No 1s to reroll. Brilliant.
I like that.
2's to wound. That is 6 at -2, so we won't get any saves. Damage. So you got 2 at 1 shrug, 3 with 2, and 1 with 3.
Okay, 1 cross. Yes. So,
That's 1 dead so far.
1 dead. From there.
Oh, I'm counting.
Oh, okay, and then it's 3 with 2.
3 with 2 shrugs.
Ha!
So that's just 2 more dead, so that's 3 in total, and the one guy's got 3 shrugs. He's dead. So that's 4 dead so far.
Okay. From here, yeah?
Yeah, from that unit.
Okay.
And I've got the heavy bolt hells. 4 hits. 3 wounds, -1. Each one's 2 damage. So 3 shrugs, any from 6s, do them again. There's another 3 dead. And last cannon, so I probably should have put the last cannon at Terminators, but I didn't. I said everything to Poxwalkers. I've hit a Poxwalker. I've wounded a Poxwalker. Poxwalker needs 6 shrugs. Remove a Poxwalker.
I'm just going to do it that one time because I feel like maybe you might be right.
What, 6 shrugs? Because that would have been brilliant if that shot a bloody Terminator thing and you would have made your save anyway. Right, so there's only 4 left in that unit now. So far I've killed 2 units. If I kill another unit, that's 3 points. So I think my Chimera has to shoot and finish off that unit of 4 Poxwalkers.
It won't. Okay.
And then I'll put everything else into these chaps. Let's shoot the Chimera into those 4 Poxwalkers. Okay. Let's do that. Heavy bolter. Hits twice. 2 wounds. 2 lots of 2 shrugs. So then 6. So 2 dead. So there's 2 left. Multi-laser. Hits twice. Wounds all 3s. 1 more 6-up shrug. So there's 2 of those Poxwalkers left. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's shoot this unit of Scions. Everything into the big unit of Poxwalkers. So I've got 4, 8, 9 shots because rapid fire range is a thing. They hit on 3s.
So this is all both Scions into that?
That's just this unit.
Okay.
Why 6 is left? Glorious. The thing is, I win on 5s. That's the problem. 1. That's 1 dead. 4, 7, 8, 9. Other Scions unit, rinse and repeat. 3s to hit. Poxwalker's going up to toughness 4. That's the best thing that ever happened to him.
Oh yeah.
2 more 6-up shrugs. Another 2 dead. Because Lasgun's wounding on 4s to 5s is a big difference.
Yes.
How many have I got in there?
10.
I've still got a full squad, haven't I?
Yeah.
Alright. Let's count some dice. Last pistol. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Can you have that?
Yes, mate.
Thank you. Right, Lasguns, all into the same unit.
This concerns
I'm
me.
fed up of shooting this unit of Poxwalkers over and over again, just for them to then eat my brains and then get back up again.
Yeah.
Doing my head in. That's a bit better. That's a lot better. 7. 6 more trucks. We've still got some left, but
Yeah, me too. So 5
so
gone.
5 more. From the
Take it
back.
for the back. Yeah.
We've got 4 on that unit and 2 on the others. Okay. Well, I haven't killed them, but I've made them insignificant, basically, for now, anyway.
Yeah.
But okay. That'll do, I suppose. That'll do. Do I charge them with the Scions? No, I'm not going to charge them with the Scions.
So just give me more.
Right, I could kill a couple. I don't know, I'll have a think. Not going to charge over here, obviously. Okay, I'll have a quick think about whether I charge over here, and then we'll be back. Okay, we're back. I've had a think. I'm not going to charge with the Scions. I'm going to charge with Chimera. And I'm going to charge this unit here. I'm not aiming to kill them. I'm just aiming to keeping them there and being a nuisance. 6-inch charge into the Poxwalkers. I've made it. So I can go there.
Yes.
And stop you there like that.
Yes.
And that's my only charge. So let's run over some Poxwalkers. I failed to run them over. Do you want to hit me back with some Poxwalkers? You've got 8 attacks. We'll do your pile-ins and stuff in a second.
Yeah.
Hitting on 4s. You've hit me twice. You were reading on... Not that.
No.
Cool, so nothing happened. That's all fantastic. And we'll be back for the start of Death Guard. Turn 4. Right, here we are, Death Guard turn 4 after the command and movement phase. Command phase, you had 4 points because you had 2 objectives and you had 2 banners again. Those banners are doing alright for you.
I wish I had another one, but yeah.
Well, I pushed sort of down there to stop you from doing it, basically.
Yeah.
So, as it stands now, it's 49 to 37, so I'm 12 ahead.
You're winning, yeah, you're
But primary on the last turn is definitely going to be a thing.
Maybe.
But anyway, run through quickly what you've done.
I've just moved the tank down here, down the middle of the board a bit. Again, Plaguecaster's gone in the middle of the board. Terminators have pushed down the middle of the board.
Yeah,
The Rhinoceros has come back.
onto that objective.
Yeah.
So you're parking on that objective. Lots of stuff pushing down the middle. Plague Marines, Terminators, Plaguecaster dominating the centre of the board.
Yep,
Because primary in the last turn will definitely be a thing.
He's picked up them to do his thing with, to give them hit on 2s.
Yep.
These Poxwalkers, 2 of them have advanced onto the objective.
How annoying.
That's
Yep.
pretty much it. So going straight into the psychic phase, I'm
Yes.
going to be doing Professor Mortality onto the Terminators, need a 7.
Okay.
8 goes off. And I'm going to do...
Pestilent will fall out. You killed a Guardsman.
I Thank you very much. I'm going to do 20 for that on them as well, so I'm going to do 6 for that. It's a 4, I'm going to CP it.
You spent the CP?
Yeah.
I get CP.
Yeah. That's just the worst luck in the world. They should be dead. Well, let's see if they could have died. 6, 7.
Really?
Perhaps.
Well, you would have killed lots
I
of
would
them.
have killed
Right.
5 more.
But you didn't, because you fell.
And then Morale would have killed them all.
So what did you get off? Was it miasma?
I got my I'm Putrescent.
It was Putrescent you did, was it?
Yeah.
Okay. So they're not minus 1 hit, but they are toughness 6 Terminators. Okay.
Yeah. I wouldn't have cast Miasma anyway, because it wouldn't have gone off, so never mind.
Yeah.
And we know loss.
Okay.
Okay.
To be fair, your psychic's been alright this
It's
game.
been good. It's been very good. So going into the shooting phase, I'm going to declare the squad over here. Everything from these guys is going to shoot into the squad that is in there. No, it's not. Sorry, no, I'm not. I'm going to do tanks first. This tank is going to do the mortar into the Manticore. Entry cannons are going to go into the tank that is nearest. You should be able to see easy enough. You can see a barrel. You can see the tank barrel on the edge there.
Yep, alright.
And then the heavy slugger is going to go into that squad there.
Okay, cool.
That's
What do you want to start with?
I'm going to start with the heavy slugger. 4 shots.
Hit
2
on
hits.
4s, yeah.
2 wounds.
Then 1 dead guardsman.
And then I'm going to do the entry cannons. 2 entry cannons going in hitting 4s. 2 hits.
Nice. Force to wound.
Force to wound.
Well, 2 won't win anyway. 6 up save. No. DV plus 3.
So it's 5 wounds.
Cool.
In the mortar, we'll go into the Manticore.
Yes.
5
5 shots.
Needed that.
Hit on 4s. He's poorly.
It is poorly.
Wounding on the 1.
Only 1 goes through. Hopefully, long enough.
He's fine.
Saves it. That's a real shame.
Would like the 6 on the tank commander. Never mind.
Here, we do exactly the same for everything. Rothwell will have gone into them. He will do mortar into the Manticore and entry cannons into the other one. Entry cannons, both hit.
Nice. Okay.
Freeze. Yes, both go through. 2 6 needed. He needed to fail both of these and he's dead. Yes.
Yeah, both go through. 2d3 plus 3. So 5. Yeah, he's dead.
9. So he's gone.
Doesn't blow up.
Good, that's fine. That's 2 points on that one gone. So I need to hit
Okay, tank commander dead. What are you doing now?
Manticore. 5.
Oh yeah, the mortar.
Yep. I need this one to go through for desperate.
Force to hit. So 2 hits. Okay.
Oh, I need more than that. 3s, for 1s. Good. 2 go for it. Minus 2 AP.
2 damage.
2. Only 2.
Yeah, unless you discussed force hits. 2 damage, isn't it, the mortar? It's got a wound left.
That's right. That's another turn.
You do. Yes.
2 more tanks that will die next turn. So be it, rebel scam. Man, that sucks. Of course, I just realised
You
what
got Terminators, you got Plague Marines.
I just realised what I've done as well because I'm an idiot.
Let me guess, you wanted to kill this tank
Yep.
and then charge the one there.
Yep, I did.
Well, you didn't.
Never mind. It's okay because actually I've got a different plan and it's okay.
Okay.
Actually that could work out absolutely fine. Okay, that's fine. These guys here are going to shoot everything into them. So,
Okay.
I'm going to do the light launcher.
Right.
So hit on 2s.
Minus 2, they're in a ruin. Fine.
Cool.
Flight launchers don't seem to be killing guardsmen today, do they?
2s.
And then 3s. 2's actually contagion range.
Oh, yes. So 2 or 6.
There's a pox walker near them, coughing on them to make them weaker.
Yes.
Giving them some sort of virus. Oh dear. That's 5 dead.
5 left in there. Okay. Okie dokie. So,
Get rid of some of them.
cool. Light launcher and all Black Launcher and all the bolt guns, Code Bolters are going to go into the same squad, and then the Plague Spirit is going to go into this squad.
Take cover for this unit.
Okay. So bolt guns, there's 1, 2, 3.
We got a flare, you got a spear, you got a blight launcher, and then you got 3 gun bolters, yeah.
So 2.
12 shots.
Okay.
Frizz. And then 2s. Are you enjoying shooting toughness 2 guardsmen?
I'm loving it.
Yeah, very neat.
2, 4, 6, 7 save set.
That's right, 3 ups because they're taking cover. You got no AP. Killed 2. Curses. Oh! Curse the dice!
Cast them. Yes, and then I've got a blight launcher going in there.
That's nice.
2
isn't it?
hits.
2's a hit.
2 2.
Not from your Terminators.
Oh, yeah. Lovely.
You got 1 wound anyway.
One will go through, yeah.
It's fine. It's -2, but they're in a room and he's taking cover.
Okie
Ah! Dropping guardsmen all over the place.
Oh dear.
Never mind.
Right, Plague Spirit, D6 shots.
Oh, that was near squad, wasn't it? Oh
1.
dear.
Wounds.
Oh, I fully forgot 6.
I
think you ran out of gum.
How many guys have you got left in there? 3.
I don't know, I'll have a look in a second. I've just been sort of picking them out.
3. Yeah.
3.
Can't even him back there.
Well, they're all in the building. I've just been trying to remove them without, knocking the building over.
Yes. Okay, well, that's the end of the shooting phase. So, in the charge phase.
They advanced anyway, they're in combat. Terminators?
These 2 here are going to charge into
They
that
advanced.
squad. Oh, I did, didn't they? Mmm.
I'm assuming these guys are just charging and killing those guardsmen because they're obsec and you might as well do it.
Actually, let's see how far they are from things. How far are they from things?
Well, you're that far.
Let's see,
You've just walked past it.
I didn't see it right. It was on my book. I didn't see it. Hiding away from me.
There's like a 9-inch charge into the tank.
It's 9 inches to
But
protect.
do you not want to just kill the guardsmen? Because they're obsec.
I can declare both.
Well, you can, but then coherency is going to be an issue if you manage to get into combat with both. Because you've got 6 left, haven't you? So they've all got to be within 2 inches of 2 other Terminators. See, if I kill one more Terminator, then you could string them out more. But you made them so tough, so not to kill any more of them. Your own resilience has backfired.
The thing is, if I can take this objective, it gives me more points.
It does.
So I risk everything with no CP reroll on a 9.
Yeah, because you were brilliant at 9-inch charges earlier.
Yeah, it's not good on that route. No, I'll charge the guardsman, kill the guardsman.
Yeah, I mean, still roll because you might really get a way around here and then kill them and consolidate that way, and then you still take the objective.
So
You don't have to charge the tank to take that objective.
no.
You charge the guardsman. If you get a nice number, you can swing some of the Terminators round here, but kill them, consolidate that way.
Yeah, sure. Okay, and then I've got no ones on that one, but I do get that one.
Yeah.
Sure, okay, let's do that.
So see what you get. Do some manoeuvring. This is when you get a 9 now, isn't it? No, right. So you get a 6. So you're definitely in. So move them 6, and then we'll be back. And here we are. Terminator's about to chop up some guardsmen.
Flail!
And oh my god, is that every attack with the flare has missed?
Yeah.
Well, that was quite funny. Shall we move on to the axes?
Yeah, there's four axes. So that's 3, 6, 9.
That was hilarious. Oh dear. It'd be funny if you don't do it.
I will. I mean, that's not gonna
I mean, you're winning on 2s, we're rolling 1s, but like, You mean they're dead.
3, 6, 6 go through.
No, I haven't even got that many infantry left, have I? No, they're dead.
No, they're dead.
Right. That flail, though, that was
right,
hilarious.
It was a thing.
Did you want to consolidate them?
Yeah, they'll come down.
Alright, and then that'll be the end of your turn. Oh no, we've got to do them. We'll do those little flights off camera, nothing's going to happen. And then we'll be back for the guard turn 5. And here we are, the Imperial Guard turn 5. There's been lots of movement. And I didn't get any primary points because I only had one objective.
I got CP back from Tallyman.
And you got CP back from Tallyman.
My famous line.
So I'm currently 8 points in the lead, and you're probably going to max your primary. So I'm trying to figure out how to get as many points as I can for killing your units, engaging, and denying you points. I've fallen back with my Chimera here, hiding it behind a ruin. Bring it down to a thing. He needs to survive. I've got all my firing squads here. They've got to kill 5 Poxwalkers. If they can't do it, I've got a problem. I got my Active Faith off. The Crusaders essentially double moved. They got a 6-inch charge on the Tallyman. If I kill him, that's another unit I've killed. And then I could just consolidate into your tank. This tank commander here is going to stay here. He's going to shoot your Rhino, basically. And my Master of Ordnance has advanced onto that objective there to be a nuisance. Round here, my Manticore advanced. And then my tank commander told him to go forwards for the Emperor or whatever it is. And he's advanced again. He's got over there. Because he hasn't got any rockets left. He might as well make himself useful and park himself behind a ruin on one of your objectives.
Yes.
And this tank commander's moved, not grinding advance because of difficult ground, but he's moved and he needs to kill that Rhino. If I kill that Rhino, I then get 2 points for overrun for having that objective. So at least I get some primary points this turn. And then if I kill the Rhino, kill some Poxwalkers, kill a Tallyman, I'll then get points for the Emperor. And because the Manticore's over there, I'm now maxing on engaging all fronts again. So that's a thing. So lots of movement. Let's go straight into the shooting phase and let's shoot some Scions at some Poxwalkers. Because that's always fun. I've got 9 shots. Squad number 1. They hit on 3s. That's better. I win on 5s. 2 6-up shrugs on the 3 Poxwalkers.
2 6-up shrugs. I made neither of them.
There's one of them left.
I have a lowly
Brilliant. Let's shoot the other unit of Scions into the 2-man Poxwalker unit. 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's shoot the other unit into the 2. And then 5 to wound. Just 1 6-up shrug.
I made it.
Made it. Okay, I've got some guys.
I did it.
I've got some infantry in there. I did pass a morale test, people, if you're wondering. I rolled a 1. I've got 3 guys there. So 1, 2, 3. They're going to shoot into the unit of 1. You're going to hit on 4s.
5s.
I'm going to win on 5s. They haven't done nothing. Okay, well, I'm sure I've got enough things to charge and kill some Poxwalkers, hopefully.
Well, Poxwalker, yeah.
Poxwalkers, charge them, kill them in a minute. Okay, right. Okay, so now I need these tank commanders to kill that Rhino. Let's start with this chap. He's only got 1 target. I think into the Rhino.
Okay.
Were you going to spend your 1 CP in pot smoke?
No.
No?
2 tanks.
Okay. Heavy bolters, Tracy fire. Uh, 5 to wound, 2 at -1. And that's 2 damage. Last cannon hits, wounds, 6-up save. D6 damage, 1 wound.
Did you get a CP this time? Oh, you did.
I spent it on Relentless, on my Manticore. So that's just 1 damage.
Mine, is it?
So I've taken 3 wounds off of it. Battle cannon, D6 shots. 6 shots. Yes.
You should kill it now.
3s to hit. Can't roll the 1 because he told the Manticore to zoom off instead. I'm going to wound on 3s though. 3 at -2. So it's 3 that have gone through. D3 damage each.
2,
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's dead.
Oh yeah, because of course it does. Does it blow up?
I hope it doesn't.
I can't. Oh, fuck! I should have made it blow up. It was only D3 and there's only one. Oh, it's only got 1 wound left. I could have paid for it to blow up. I'm an idiot. How's paid for it to blow up?
Well, technically you roll the dice, but I can let you do it.
Yeah, I mean, I know I've got
Because you normally do it before you roll the dice.
Yeah, I was just thinking.
Because I've
I'm
parts.
gonna do it. Yeah, screw it.
Yeah.
Alright, future detonation. And then I roll for everything within 6 inches. I can never remember these guys.
6 inches D3, so it would kill the manticore. And then it would affect your crawler and your... Did you want to risk damaging your playcaster though?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because it will still deny you the point. It will give me more points as well.
Yeah. I think 6 inches D3.
D3. So, D3 on...
Yep. He's dead.
Unfucking... Oh! Excuse me, language.
Well, I just said, are you sure you want to risk? Are you sure you want to risk it? And you're like, yeah, it'll be fine.
Yeah, I've got other things I can bring up and...
Yeah, and then your tank.
Oh yeah.
What's
I
that?
can't see it.
3. So he's got 2 wins left because he only had 5.
Yes.
Oh dear.
Bracket himself.
But you have killed my manticore with the
That's the
explosion,
important thing.
which denies me 2 points.
And that.
And actually a point on engage as well. So
Yes.
that's going to be 3 points.
Yeah.
And got you 2 for bring it down.
I agree to bring that.
So that okay, you killed a playcaster, but you essentially got 5 points there.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. The thing is, I don't think I could have parked on the objective and been more than 6 inches away from you either.
Yeah.
So there's not really much I could do about that. But okay, I've killed your Rhino, so that's a unit as well that I've killed, and the playcaster, so that's already 2 points for the Emperor.
Yep.
Which is nice. And now I've got a tank commander spare.
I've got a tank now, 2 wounds.
I know, that's what I'm looking at, because you're going to get points for killing tanks.
Yeah.
So I want to kill your tank.
taking him out.
Because these guys could damage the tank, whether they could kill it, I don't know.
No, they won't kill it. Not now.
But I've got to try. So yeah, just put everything into your tank. Why not?
Do the last. You've got a last cannon?
Oh, I've got a last
Just do
cannon.
last cannon first. 'Cause I'll roll mine wrong.
Have you got? You got vitality on the Terminators, but not.
Not mad enough.
I'm going to shoot the heavy bolters into your Terminators.
Okay.
I'll do them first. They're going to help.
Kill the tank first.
No, I want to shoot Terminators.
Oh.
Hit on 3s. Rolling what though? Rolling on 5s now because you're protestant though. So it's 1 at -1. Ah, that's a shame because there was a guy on a wound.
Yeah.
Last cannon into your tank.
Hits.
Doesn't wound. Battle cannon into your tank. I'll keep that. And the next D6, I'll reroll that.
Yeah.
So 6. Hitting on 3s, rerolling Zivan. And then winning on 4s. That's okay. So 4 at -2 on your tank.
5 ups.
It's very dead.
Made 1.
You've got 2 wins left. Does it blow up? No. I've killed your tank. Okay. So I've maxed for the Emperor. And I've got rid of some of your anti-tankness.
Yeah.
Which is nice. Okay, well that's some shooting done. Bit of normal manticore die, because I thought that was an act of genius.
Yeah.
But at the same time, you haven't got much left over there to get onto that objective now.
No.
So, will you max your primary? I don't know. I mean, I think you still will. But I don't know. It'll be interesting. Crusader's got 6-inch charge into your Tallyman. They made it.
Okay.
See, I love charging stuff. I don't know what your army's problem is with charging stuff.
You just put your pussies in there.
Excuse me? And then I'm going to charge... Silence into those 2 Poxwalkers. No, that's a charge roll. Try and kill them. And then these guys may as well try and charge that Poxwalker.
Yeah.
7. No. That's fine. That's fine, because they can just stay there and engage. That's lovely. Okay, right, let's kill your tally man. So, how many guys have we got there? 4?
Yep. 8 attacks.
It is 8 attacks. You're learning my rules.
I am.
I have to play my guards so many times.
Yeah.
They're going to hit on 3s. I'm going to reroll everything because they charged. They're going to win on 5s. Ah, just 1 at -3. He's taking a wound. So you could,
Fantastic.
that was a wound for a plague marine. That was.
Oh.
Right, I'm going to punch some poxwalkers.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Sergeant, he hits on freeze. And does manage to wound a poxwalker twice. Does the sergeant kill them by himself? Yes, he does. What a hero!
There you go.
So this is why you make a scion look like Rambo. He actually kills things in combat. So I've got my points for the Emperor. The Italian man can punch my Crusaders back, and that will be the end of my turn. Oh, he's missed every time. Glorious. And I will consolidate and get to within an inch of your tank like that.
Really? Because I'm just going to shoot them.
That's fine. It means you're not shooting my tank with your tank.
I will shoot
potentially.
them. I will. Okay.
You can hit my Crusaders with your tank now though. Is there 4 attacks? Hit on 6s?
Yep.
No. Right, okay. Cool. Let's work out some points. You can do your movement.
Cool.
And then we'll see what Death Guard can do to have a last hurrah. And here we are at the end of Death Guard 10-5. We didn't really do much other than move models and count up points, to be honest. It was fairly simple. So obviously you score in primary at the end of your turn, so you max your primary, and at the same time you're able to get some of the extra overrun objective by getting the one in my deployment zone and the one in my territory there. So that was that, and then other than that you just got some points for your banners, really. 2 for the start of your game, start of your turn, 2 for the end of the game. And the Death Guard. Let's run for the Death Guard points. So you got 10 for banners for the game, which is quite good. Continue 2 banners for the entire game, so 10 points, that was good. Bring it down, you got 11 because you killed lots of vehicles. And then primary, spread the sickness rather. Spread the sickness, you got 6 points, which wasn't great, but that's partly because I sort of, denied you that more than anything else. And then for the primary, you got 38, which was quite good actually in the end. Considering you had a bit of a slow start on the primaries. Sometimes going second is very powerful if you've got the mobility in the units at the end of the game to jump on them.
Yes.
For the guard, I only got 8 for Rod or R&D because you denied me from getting the final quarter because I simply couldn't get there. Engaging all fronts, I got 13. As always with this list, I do well on engage. And then for the Emperor, I only got 9. I didn't kill as many units as I wanted to. Killing off these last few Poxwalker units was really annoying.
Yes. Maybe
I shouldn't have bothered spending the entire turn killing some Terminators, but it is what it is. And then I only got 24 in the primary, which wasn't great because I didn't get any in the last turn. And turn 4 I only got a few. So it ended up being Death Guard 75 points and the Imperial Guard being 64. So it's a win for the Death Guard. How do you feel, Death Guard Andy? Finally beating my guard. It's been a while.
It's been a while. I've beaten him a few times in the past. Equally, you've beaten me a fair few times. The Death Guard and the Guard have a very, very good fight. In every single game we play, it doesn't matter who goes first, it's always a good fight. I always feel very, very like a narcissist when you go first. I hope your army dies.
You feel overwhelmed, like, oh no, who's going to blow up all my stuff?
Yeah.
And sometimes I can, and sometimes I can't.
In games where turn 2, it's just like, well, I've got nothing left. Turn 3, I've been tabled. And it's very difficult. When I was playing Death Guard, and it's even more bitter and salty for a Death Guard player because you're meant to be truly resilient.
Yeah.
So it's quite a bitter sting. But ultimately, this game has been really interesting because it's been one of those games where there's been swingy moments a couple of times, and I genuinely thought, you know what, I've got a chance. When I brought on the Terminator Blob, I brought on my Warlord, I brought the Poxwalkers, and I thought, I'm going to push forward, I'm going to get all my charges off, push you back into your corner, I'm going to start taking your objectives. And that was on end of turn 2. I thought by turn 3 I'd be on these objectives, and you'd be,
and you failed all your charges, and then you thought the world was over.
I thought that was it, game over, there's no way.
Yeah.
But these guys, what saved me was simply getting the...
defensive powers off. Betrescent and miasma.
If they didn't have it, they'd have been gone, and you'd have been pushing back up, they'd be dead. They wouldn't have been sat on that one. I'd have been pushed off that one with 2 tanks being blown up. It would have been game over.
Trying to remove a block of Terminators that got miasma and Betrescent on them is difficult unless you have mortal wound output, which you just don't really have with the Guard.
Single-handedly, the best weapon for walking down the field. I've ever played with. In a year and a half of Death Guard. Tanks, sitting back in the field in direct fire.
You never played block Terminator units. You know, I said to you a while back, you need a block of them walking down the field with a tallyman, a lord, and a putrefier.
Yeah.
Just a mortal wound blob walking down the table.
I can see myself buying more Terminators. I'll play with a 10-man blob, because I think a 10-man blob, you've got eight guys with axes, one guy with a sword and one guy with a flail. I just think that's going to be, I mean, think axes, that's 24 attacks of axes, that's going to be brutal.
Yeah, but then again, like sometimes you'll face other lists that have got loads of mortal wound output, and then they'll just get smited off the board.
Thousand Suns?
Or 1,000 Suns, or Tyranids, or Grey Knights.
Yeah. It's been a good game though, you know, it's been interesting, it's been fun. I'm glad I could beat you again. Final score 75 with painted.
Yeah, neither of us scored ridiculously high. It was just a very...
It was denying each other points.
Yeah, it was.
This is the thing
because it's a sort of mission where you need at least 2 objectives as well to start scoring. It's very easy to deny people primary points.
It is. And as I said to you before the game, I find playing Death Guard at the moment is so much fun because, like, if you think maybe there's 5-6 tiers in Warhammer of army list, and you know, tier 1 being the top tier, tier 6 being at the bottom tier, Death Guard are around like sort of like tier 3, tier 4. We're a mid-tier sort of army. We don't go to tournaments, we don't go to GTs to go and get first place, although people can. It's very rare, but we can do it. What we do is we go to tournaments to basically stop the people that are playing meta chasing armies. We look at them and go, right, well, okay, I'm not going to beat you, but I'm not going to let you score much. And I'm going to deny that person that brings the meta army, and I'm going to make them score lower to stop them from getting that podium placement. It's called being an arsehole. I get to be an arsehole when I go to GTs. And it's true, like, there's no way to put it. But it's great being an every time it needs an arsehole. Hi, nice to meet you. I'm the arsehole.
Yes.
So, you know, hello.
Yeah.
How you doing?
The thing is, Death Guard are very anti-meta as well because of the amount of resilience they have. Like, there's so many things now that are 2 damage, and Death Guard just laugh at it.
No, they do, especially when they made the change for all like bolt gun weaponry. I mean, even Custodes with the bolt guns.
Yeah, all their weapons damage too. It's like, don't care.
But the only difference is Custodes are just doing a better army than us at the moment.
Well, they just need a point. They just need a points increase.
It's mobility. Mobility is a big thing as well, and Guard are fun to play against because they're always a challenge. There's always something ready to kick back at you. You know, there's always these people think there's 3 or 4 tanks and the tanks are going to be the problem. They are, but not because they're shooting at you, but because you go, I'm going to order, going to spend this, and suddenly these 4 tanks aren't just firing at you. They're telling all these other things to do orders and making everything move halfway across the board. And you've got sentinels coming down the board, and you've got troops sitting on troops, and heavy weapon squads that you haven't got today, but you've got heavy weapon squads and Ogrins and Bullgrins, and there's something to deal with, and then you've still got the tanks, and they're still giving out orders. And
That's the thing with the Guard. It's wave after wave of attacks, and if you can survive them, you can get to their backfield, and then you win the game like you've done today. If you don't survive the wave and wave of attacks, you get smashed. It's as simple as that.
How did you feel playing Death Guard?
It's alright. I'm used to playing your Death Guard. I know what they can do. Like, it's like
Death Guard for me.
It was. I mean, the big blob of Terminators was a big different challenge to you normal, because normally it's just loads of Poxwalkers and your tanks, and I'll just battle cannon the Poxwalkers off the table.
You tend to, yes. It's been a thing.
But yeah, big block of Terminators was interesting. I've learnt not to bother shooting at them if you've buffed them up with psychic powers, and just shoot at other things basically.
Yes.
But the thing is, I set up this terrain though with loads of line of sight blocking. Yeah. Because if there was less line of sight blocking, I could just set up a gun line and just shoot you all day.
Well, that's it. But as fun as it is, it's no fun because you want a challenge.
It is no fun. I want a challenge, and it's a mobile guard army, so I don't mind if there's things to hide around and manoeuvre around. It's fine by me. But anyway, thanks for the game.
Thank you, dude. I'm packing up because it's 1:15 in the morning, and my partner's coming to pick me up because she's driving tonight because I'm tired. And
yes, but yes, you need to get going. So thanks for watching, everyone.
Thank you for watching.
Win for the Death Guard.
Be sure to check out Chaos 40k to see lots more Death Guard action. It's a channel full of Death Guard. I am best in faction.
Yeah, if you're watching Chaos 40k and you're watching Death Guard Battle Report, you might need to turn the volume up a bit though, because you know you might be a bit deaf.
Yeah.
And make sure if you're watching it with subtitles to make sure you choose the Braille sword option. I did it again!
Oh dear, oh dear. Right, thanks for watching, everyone, and we'll see you in the
Take
next
care.
one.